Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Well, unless they make a part 3, which I guess
or unless we get stuck somewhere, this ends up taking like 10 hours.
Got it.
Cold as a
That
that is going to be a button on the keyboard.
That's going to be a soundbite.
That's going to be one of those iconic moments that's going to follow the channel forever.
Probably.
A hell of a stream.
You got like seriously day drunk because it took so much longer than you thought it was going
That
to.
is true. Yeah. A lot more than I was planning because we played for a lot longer than I was planning.
Sage apparently did not drink enough.
I definitely could have used more that day. All right, do a little sound check, but I think we're good.
Ulysses, you caught that there's a new Ozempic side effect rolling around.
Oh, that's with saggy titties, right?
Yeah, they got Ozempic titties now.
Oh man,
Yeah.
there's probably somebody who's into that.
The hangy titties.
Yeah, there's got to be somebody. That's
like
probably
the
the
Gilfers?
somebody's got to be
people
into
going
that.
like to National
Like those
Geographic for
Those
that.
people swimming in like Gilf gutter, dude.
Gilf Gutter, that's good.
Somebody's
That's going to be the
gonna make,
sequel
like,
to
a
Milf
candy-
Manor.
Oh yeah.
Not even 2 minutes into the stream, we've uttered the phrase "gilf cutter."
The new Milf Manor, the Gilf gutter.
Oh my
It's
god!
like, yeah, we just live in the sewers and pay grannies, dude.
They're all like warlocks and shit.
Oh god! Just granny banging Morlocks.
Yeah,
I bet you somebody's made that porn parody.
like happening upon like the hag from Princess Bride. You know, Billy
no.
Crystal, and, like his wife, and she's just there. Maybe Billy Crystal wants to watch.
You said they're doing it in the sewers too. Is this like what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are super into?
How do you think?
I mean, like, why is it called Gilf gutter?
Creative?
I don't know. I mean,
You got to be down in the gut, dude.
Yeah, man, it was all them sewer morons.
oh shit!
How
That
the
didn't
fuck
count.
did that person survive?
You have to wound them in the side of the head.
God damn it!
Yeah, now they know.
You guys, you didn't hear anything. Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
But yeah, you think there's a stretched out gym sock demographic out there?
Yes, I do. Like a gym sock filled with quarters. Kind of
Okay, that should be a game. I bet you
gym sock filled with quarters.
No, but you know, like Gilf Gutter, like a Candyland for porn categories.
So a Steam game.
Yeah,
Yeah, just the Steam games that already exist.
yeah, fair enough. But you know, like Candyland, they have like Lollipop Lane and like BPB Jungle, like whatever those, like the candy, like with the alliteration.
Yeah,
Sure.
places. Yeah, so you'd have like, you know, Milk Manor, Gilf Gutter, you know,
God.
like the anal atrium.
That is one of my favorite things I think you've ever said on stream.
That's amazing.
Just stuff like that. Like, you wouldn't play that game? You know?
I don't know if I'd play it, but I would be happy it exists.
Yeah, fair enough.
At least for the name, if nothing else.
Think about some other lands.
Yeah, you would need quite a few.
Like Bondage Boulevard.
Are you
The
trying to come up with different names, or are you just trying to put all a bunch of locations on the Monopoly board now?
Well, I'm trying to come up. I realize, you know, that was a street name. I'm trying to come up with like locations. You know?
Right.
Gimp Gallery.
Gimp Gallery. There you go.
Yeah,
That's a good
that's a
one.
good one. Like the Cuck Hut.
The Cuck Hut.
The narration isn't quite there.
That's pretty good, though.
I like it.
There's just Will Smith always hanging out there.
It's just like a small room. The chair's a little close to the bed. Every once in a while, get kicked by the bowl.
Yeah, I actually have a what I thought was a pretty funny thing to tell you guys about, too. And I have some specific images she sent me pictures, but Nadia was telling me that she's been just getting nonstop dick pill ads.
What?
Yeah.
She's got like the opposite problem of me. They think
Yeah, she's getting every dick enhancement scam email at once right now, where you get all the stinky pussy.
like vaginal deodorant,
Yeah.
female Viagra.
Yeah, man, you gotta figure out a way to get those penguins to stop following you around.
Well, I mean, YouTube really succeeded because I just signed up for YouTube Premium. So
You just want us to hear about those
want to
penguins.
hear
really
about
bad,
that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is going super well.
No, fucking. Oh, that guy's not there. Fucking fist fight him.
So we got Ozempic fingers. I mean, like, yeah, fat people got fat hands, but I didn't think you'd have like saggy hands from losing weight. You know?
I mean, I guess you're.
I think normally you don't, but Ozempic is really special.
Well, it just like zaps the fat out of you like immediately.
Yeah.
So you're just like a bag.
It's like
Well,
the soul being drained out of Hercules in the Disney movie.
Well, it's the equivalent of like if you took some big fat dude and you like just locked him in like a dungeon and he couldn't eat for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, that's what he'd look like after a little while.
That's a fair point. Guess body takes a while to metabolize skin.
And plus, like, you're not like working out or exercising, so you're not putting any muscle in there to keep it taut.
Right. Yeah, so you got the face, the fingers, the butt, the tits.
Actually, try to be stealthy this time.
You think you can get Ozempic toes? How much fat do
Dude, if you can get Ozempic finger, you can get Ozempic
Big-
toe.
Yeah,
I mean, they got
You know what
the
I
wide shoes for the chubbies. Like you know, like, I mean, they make the shoes for big people, so you assume you lose a lot of weight, you get a floppy foot, you know.
floppy foot, like a flipper.
Yeah.
God, nope.
Not a word.
I think you might have actually gotten that one.
You're very close. Yeah, I did. Whew, okay.
Yeah, you get them flippers, and you could be like one of them penguins following people with sneaky pussies around.
What do you think it sounds like when your foot just kind of rattles around at night?
I think it sounds like when you
Does
have.
it make like a big slapping sound when you step down?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's like when you have it's like a combination of like a flip flop sound and when you have like wet shoes.
Yeah, or like a flip flop
I
with like
imagine it like
whoopee
if-
cushions in the heel.
I would imagine that it's kind of like if you stuck a piece of salmon in a sandal, and then kind of like,
Okay,
you know,
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like
Got a bad
if you-
case of salmon sandal.
yeah, if you got like a lot of loose skin, I feel like you're making armpit farts in your shoes all day.
your whole body is just bit farting. That would be unfortunate.
Yeah. You know that so much of that Ozempic is selling now, that Novo Nordisk, that company that invented it, it's a Danish company.
Mm-hmm.
The Danish government now subtracts that company out of their GDP numbers because that company has a larger GDP than all of Denmark now.
I believe
so
that.
It like distorts their economy.
Oh shit! Oh fuck you! God damn it!
This is looking right at it when you came through the window.
Trying to be all careful and shit this time. Put your stuff up here.
This is what happens when you have a
Just one on your back
country.
too.
I think Fiji actually does that for Fiji water too.
Really?
Yeah, Fiji water is like the biggest part of the economy in that country.
I guess just wait up here.
Hey, you guys want to just like?
Up the one ladder.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't think the building can't burn down, so it's still not like.
Right in there!
Oh wow, I missed that.
Good, yeah, just push it.
Oh, I thought that was his soul leaving his body. I was like, huh? Haven't seen that in this game yet.
Just all of a sudden.
So I was listening to some interesting shit out of Ukraine.
Oh,
This is so China and a couple of other countries have apparently sent volunteer soldiers to assist the Russians, right?
Okay.
And so there's troops from China, there's troops from Colombia, there's troops from a bunch of other like kind of third world places, right? And officially,
They're not like the Indian ones where they told them they were getting an IT job.
No, these
and they
are
gave them a
guys-
rifle.
no, these are like
Okay.
actual soldiers from their countries.
Yeah.
You know, they come in the uniforms from their countries,
Okay.
right? And they're in name supposed to be doing like support stuff, right? Like the Chinese
Okay.
one's supposed to be like medics.
So
and,
kind of like our guys in French right now in Ukraine.
Exactly.
Where they're support or like
Right,
logistics or something.
And the Chinese in particular, they're there
Oh,
as
shit.
medics. They're supposed to like pull dudes off the battlefield, that kind of stuff, right? But the Russians are like,
Hey.
no, fuck that. We're going to use you as front line.
Hey,
They're throwing their allies in as cannon fodder.
Yeah, like,
Ooh.
and this bit them in the ass hard because, so they sent these Chinese guys to like, unsupported to like attack some Ukrainian position, scout out the area and breach the Ukrainian defenses. And these guys are like, but we're just medics, right? And they're like, no, fuck you, you're going to do what I say. And so they went over there. Most of them got slaughtered. And the ones who came back were
Makes
real
sense.
pissed about it, right?
yep.
And so they're all just kind of sitting around this camp, not knowing what to do. And this, like, Russian officer comes up to them, right? And he sees one of the Chinese guys is smoking. And he, like, starts bitching him out. It's like, you people are so dirty. Like, you're not supposed to smoke and all that shit, right? And so the Chinese officer who's in charge, he gets in, like, an argument with this dude, right? He's like, basically, like, where the fuck were you? You sent us unsupported into that hill. You couldn't even come with us. We're not even here to do that kind of job. We're here to help you people. And,
Right.
and the Russian guy's like, do you know who I am? Next time I'll make sure you don't come back. That kind of shit.
Oh my god.
And this all led to the Chinese guy going, you know what? I quit. Fuck you. And he took his men and left. And then a bunch of other soldiers who were there did the same thing. Like, the Colombians saw what was going on. They're like, you know what? We're out of here, too. We're not going to be the guys who do this next. And then a bunch of Russian soldiers were like, hey, we want to quit, too. And the Russian officer was like, no, fuck you. Stay here.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
And so this Chinese guy,
It's a tight ship they're running.
he went back to China, and he's just talking about how shitty and incompetent the Russians are now, just on the Chinese military. And he's, like, basically going viral. Just talking about his
Nice.
experience over there.
Well, seems right. Seems accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. If I was Russia right now, I would not be using the Chinese as kind of cannon fodder.
Yeah, I mean,
you could chuck some North Koreans at the problem,
Right.
or any third world volunteers or
but
something.
China is the country keeping you propped up at the moment.
Yeah,
You don't want
right.
to piss them off.
Yeah, if they piss off China too much, and China's like, "Fuck you, we're pulling out, we're not helping you at all anymore."
Yeah, but China will
What
never.
happens to?
Well, China, I doubt will ever not prop Russia up in this because this is so geopolitically
I mean,
advantageous
yeah,
for
fair.
China. China's like, Russia's becoming a client.
The level of
the
support
Chinese.
could change.
Well,
The
I
nature
wouldn't
of
be
support
surprised.
could change.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if they're not interested in
Come on.
sending their
This
guys
way.
over there
Mhm.
anymore. But they will continue to materially support Russia in this because it's so good for China.
But they
It's
could
so
use.
distracting for the U.S. military.
Oh, yeah.
It's consuming resources from the West.
Chinese companies are making bank off it.
Hmm
But what the Chinese could do is they could use that as an opportunity to demand more concessions out of Russia.
Yeah,
hmm I expect what China wants out of this more than anything is increased control and access to Siberia.
And they're getting it.
Yeah, and they've gotten China has been, China's been kind of poking around the softer parts of the Arctic,
Mhm.
looking for an in, and the U.S. has kind of tightened its fist around Canada, Denmark, Norway, and make sure those countries are not allowing China access to the Arctic. So China's all in on exploiting Russia for it.
Mhm.
Any country worth its salt understands that in the next 50 years, that's the region of the world that's going to matter.
Yeah, that's where all the farmland's going to be. It's going to be where a lot of the sea trade
Holy
is.
shit.
It's where
May she
a
protect
ton of
us.
what's left for
We are,
natural
we need to
resources on the Earth are.
Isaac, what are you doing?
That could get real ugly for us.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
We've been able to ignore the fact that Russia and Alaska are awfully close to
Get
each
down.
other because the region's been irrelevant.
Mhm.
But
You're an Arctic.
the Bering Strait could get pretty dicey.
But the Chinese claim they don't have to.
We will survive.
It was always China.
Russia already said that the sale of Alaska was invalid shortly after the Ukraine stuff.
Yes, they
Where to
did.
now?
We'll cut through the lodge up ahead.
Yara, back in the logging camp.
I mean,
Where are
most
they
people
taking the
only
kids?
think about that because they heard
Shelters
Sarah
everywhere.
Palin say something stupid one time.
Things get really bad. They'll take them off the island.
Well, it is.
the sting
The
that comes.
U.S. is in a precarious position as far as we're posturing what
Get
a
your supplies and
legitimate
let's go.
sovereign claim is,
Okay.
because we can't say historical claims are irrelevant at this moment, because we're basically propping Israel up entirely on the basis that if you lived somewhere once, then you get to have it.
That's true. It's hard for us to argue with China.
Or argue with Russia, right
Or
now,
argue with-
Ukraine
yeah,
stuff.
if
Like,
we're-
okay, well, Ukraine was part of Russia 30 years ago. Okay, like Israel was Israel before World War II, 2,000 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Israel has grabbed a lot of land that wasn't originally theirs. And
Yeah.
they're just like, yeah, we
Also
own
true.
this now. We're going to kick everybody out.
And people just love drawing big circles on their maps. Oh, Alex, by the way, did you get to catch up
I did.
on what? Say, how fucking cool was that mutated, like mega mutant thing?
That was pretty wild, man. I mean, just to
it's
see
the craziest thing in this
see one of
series so
those,
far.
see one of them get that degraded and like evolved in that gigantic.
It's
There was
like,
like multiple that had like
Yeah.
melded together.
it's like a
And-
visualization of what happens to humanity after the internet.
It did feel like something almost more out of Resident Evil.
It did, yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I kind of wish these games were a little harder on that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, it did make that part stand out a lot.
True.
Yeah. Well, and it was, it's kind of the thing. Like, that thing was, like, probably doesn't make a lot of sense in the kind of more grounded version of monsters that this game presents. But it was pretty fucking badass.
Right.
Like, so that's probably part of the reason is they've spent a lot of time being like, okay, this is a fungal infection.
Right.
So the idea that a few of them could be fused together is probably nonsense, but
Just melting together. Very Dead Spacey, even, actually.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Did you see the bit about the two-headed dogs?
yes.
Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous, right? Now, we also have, speaking of eating ass at the Antique Roadshow, we've got 2 Resident Evil games coming out, like, back-to-back shortly.
Yeah.
Because
Remake of 1 and 9, right?
Yep, yeah, 9 is supposed to be in, I believe, we haven't gotten an official reveal yet. This is all going off of a leaker, but there's someone who's gotten stuff right a lot.
Our village
And
is
suppose,
just on the other side of the farmlands.
I don't know.
Great.
Yeah, but supposedly 9's coming out in January.
Okay.
Like, that's not very far away from right now. And then 1 is supposed to be the following year, which is the 30th anniversary of the franchise.
Where did you say 9's going to take place?
So the current like leak rumor is that it's going to take place in like a kind of Singapore-inspired southeast, like a rural town on like a southeast Asian island nation. Now we don't know for sure that that's true, right? It is a leak.
Right.
It seems like it's likely because again, it's coming from a place that a lot of reliable information has come from in the past.
It'd be interesting to see, like, I mean, it also depends on what version of Singapore they're going to do, I guess.
The runaway's here!
Hey, normally they don't see me through this.
Well, this time they did.
All right, well, let's just.
Don't let her
Because, I mean, Singapore is not really a kind of seedy, crazy environment, like, rural environment to do things.
I mean, you probably have maybe like just like a smaller area or like localized neighborhood that's like that, rather than it being the whole place. At least that's what I'm
Because
thinking.
Singapore is just an island of skyscrapers. Like,
Right.
The place is so overbuilt.
Well, there's not a lot of space there.
No. Do you guys see the most...
Well, I think that's why it's not literally Singapore. It's like inspired by it.
Right. Well, at one point, Singapore was a kind of seedy, crazy, like, kind of drug haven pirate island to some extent. But it's Leak One used to clean that place up pretty good. Turned it into a industrial shipping kind of financial capital. Do you see the most expensive piece of land in history sold in Hong Kong recently?
Oh shit!
$3 billion for a parking lot.
Was it worth it?
Oh, I mean, there are no large parcels of land left in Hong Kong. So if you're going to build a skyscraper, there are a few municipal parking lots in the city that have barely large enough footprint to build a skyscraper on.
Jesus.
Like, Hong Kong's so overbuilt that they have like this raised walkway system, so that people can get around. Like the entire city's connected by like these, story tall bridges, and they had to build the skyscraper around them. Like the skyscraper starts small and then kind of bulges out over the walkway. So it's almost impossible to build a skyscraper in Hong Kong now, unless you're willing to knock another one down, basically, and build a bigger one.
It's gonna suck when all that shit's underwater.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what they can do about it. A lot of places are going to have to learn some hard lessons from the Dutch about how to build seawalls and locks and gates and dikes and dams and all that kind of stuff to stop the floodwaters. Because, I mean, a lot of these places are going to be underwater, but with like reasonable seawalls and stuff, they won't. But you have to figure out how to deal with storm surge. Because once you're like the Dutch and your entire country
goddamn
sea level, you can hold the water back. But when the storm surge comes in, your entire country could be underwater.
Oh yeah.
Like the state of Florida, they'll be able to build the seawalls to hold the water back. But if they don't have the storm surge mitigation systems, when water gets in, it will just cover the entire state.
It's theorized that something like that might happen to California as well.
California low-lying?
There's been like a whole series of like massive storms that happen every once in a while over, of course, hundreds of years over there. And when that happens, yeah, like the whole fucking state gets flooded.
Yeah, well, they had such bad rains in California last year that Tulare Lake, which in the Central Valley, which got drained like 120 years ago, like they intentionally drained it.
Mm-hmm.
It's back. For the first time in like 120 years. That's how much rain that state got. Which, I mean, they needed it.
They did.
It came down so fast. The flooding was pretty nasty.
Yeah, there's like a phenomenon, a predicted storm in California in the near future. I think they call it like the arc storm or something like that. And yeah, if that happens, it would be like catastrophic flooding of like every major city in California.
That's crazy. I know Houston has got it bad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Houston's a city
Noah making that boat,
anyway. Especially because Houston's like a concrete jungle. It's like Phoenix on the coast. There's like nothing but concrete.
Not a great way to build a city.
Not a city. Not a city that's in a possible flooding area. That'll never affect Phoenix, but it's a little dangerous to build a city like Phoenix on a coastal plain, low-lying coastal plain like that.
Pretty nasty tornadoes over too.
Yeah? What was it, Dallas?
Yep.
Or Houston? I don't remember some city in Texas. It might have been Houston. 'Cause
I think it was Houston.
I think that's where the flooding came from, was from the storm that had the tornadoes. But yeah, it was ripping all the glass out of the skyscrapers.
Damn.
Jesus. Did anybody have to run away from cold?
No. Wasn't the day after tomorrow.
They're nearby. We'll find them.
That was so stupid.
I know, that movie sucks.
That's one of the dumbest fucking things. I've seen some dumb shit. Yeah,
It's a good episode of South Park, though. Where they're wearing all that gear. It's like, it's a hypothermia. It makes you think you're hot when you're cold.
Deborah! It came from back there!
yeah, and it's interesting too because China's also had like a lot of tornadoes and shit lately.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some pretty deadly ones. Like they're more, especially in the western parts of China, but there's been like in a few of the bigger cities too.
That doesn't... Yeah, I feel like it was...
Hey, what's up, Sarah?
What's up?
Welcome in. We're just talking about catastrophic apocalyptic weather events. It's good stuff.
As seen in the day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, no, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah, life continues.
Despite the world-ending weather.
That's why we live in the middle of the continental mass.
It's true. We did pick a good spot. Well, we didn't pick a spot. But...
Yeah, but we are in one of the least disaster-prone areas in the world.
Yeah, we get tornadoes sometimes. That's about it.
They don't get that far north. It's pretty rare that one hits the cities. They do get them in the southwest.
They become
there was
more
that one.
common.
There was that one in North.
Yeah, they used to. I feel like they used to never happen,
Yeah.
but I feel like they've started to more.
Well, it's gonna because the
Is it a bad thing? I live in the mountains.
what
Mountains
can
are
happen in the
pretty
mountains?
safe.
Depends on. I guess it depends on which mountains you're in. Some are more seismically active
That's
than
true,
others, but for the most part, mountains are pretty safe.
Yeah, mountains are usually stable.
As long as they're not volcanoes.
Yeah, volcanoes are iffy.
I mean, that's bad news. Yeah,
And as long as there's no earthquakes. So if you're not on a fault line, you're good.
the Appalachians.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
definitely
fine.
safe. Yeah, that's a good spot to be.
Yeah, we used to get some pretty nasty blizzards. Well, with global warming, that should be fine. It'll sort itself out.
And do you guys have like a clan feud?
A clan feud, yeah.
Yeah, just you got like some Hatfield and McCoy stuff going on. You got family that you just been murdering each other for generations. I always felt like that was a good way to spend your time.
Clan feud.
Murdering people? Or what?
Just having like a clan feud. You,
Oh, just having
I'm just saying,
Well,
man.
how
Like,
far do you want to take it, though? You know,
I don't know, but I like the idea of like my grandpa telling me it's like, listen, we hate these people with an irrational passion, and you're gonna hate them too. Like it gives you purpose in life, right?
Don't they do that in Saudi Arabia, too?
I feel like it's only
Yeah.
a matter of time before you get a West Side Story, though.
Yeah.
We do get a little bit of everything here, though. Tornadoes hit the Pittsburgh Zoo and left some damage on it.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Oh man, which animal did it pick up?
He wasn't strong enough to pick up the elephants.
I just,
If it's strong enough to start carrying elephants away, that's a bad
I
story.
just like the idea of me sitting, peeking over my windowsill, and there's like a couple of zebras just zipping around in a Helix.
You're finished!
It's like the next best thing.
Oh,
No humans were harmed.
No, humans were harmed. Okay.
That was rough.
Unfortunately.
That's like a zoo has to be in the top 5 best things for a tornado to hit.
Does it?
What?
Does it, though?
Are you sure about that?
I'm going to need you to explain
For
this.
entertainment purposes.
Oh, for what?
Like, I mean,
Animals
like,
are fine? Okay, that's good.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it's
What
not
the
a,
fuck are
it's
you
not
talking
a,
about?
it's not a dildo factory, but like,
I mean, yeah, that would be fun.
Ideally, it's if the dildo
Some
factory
sort of
is next
dick-nado.
door. If the dildo factory is next door to the fleshlight factory.
Yeah, so, you might get some
just the
crossover there.
you come out in the morning to survey the damage, and a couple of them achieve penetration.
Oh, God. They call it a gilf gutter.
It's raining in the Gilf.
It's raining in the gilf gutters today.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have to get the "It's Raining Men" going for that story.
Oh, absolutely.
Not that way. They'll see us.
I don't know. What else would you want to see a tornado hit?
What else would be, like, genuinely funny to see a tornado hit?
It would probably be
Um,
pretty cool if it hit like an acrylic paint factory or something, and you just had like a rainbow tornado going on.
Oh,
That could be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be pretty sweet.
Be a pride tornado.
Man, imagine having to paint, like, the city or, like, clean everything up afterwards, though. Like, that would be such a bitch to have that job.
They should just leave it.
Everywhere from the tornado.
Yeah, I would say just fucking leave it at that point. Like, why even bother?
Nature is the artist now.
It'd be funny to see a tornado hit like a DVD, like distribution
This way.
warehouse.
A DVD. Do they have those anymore?
I don't know, but
Yeah, does
like,
anybody's
I just
ever-
imagine I would like to see a tornado filled with copies of the movie Twister.
Well, what if a tornado hits that landfill where all the copies of E.T. for the Atari are?
It's,
Yeah,
just
that'd be
an
good.
E.T. NATO.
Yeah, that'd be good, dude.
Let's see here.
Sarah, what kind of tornado do you want to see?
If a tornado crossed the river, would that make it a hurricane? That'd make it a waterspout.
Yeah, waterspout. It's not enough. It's not enough water for a hurricane, but yeah, you definitely get a waterspout from it, which is
Asking for a
like the magic horses from Lord of the Rings.
You do get like those storms over like coastal areas where maybe it was a hurricane, but then it generates tornadoes and water spouts kind of at the same time. Or you get even a landstorm that kind of hugs the coast and creates water spouts as it goes. That was what was going on in China recently.
There's a lot of that over there.
Saw a video of a water spout in Tampa Bay. In the bay, just hit people's yachts and shit.
Better than a water spout in Tampon Bay.
Good point. It's a good point.
Oh man.
She do this. I just try talking to her.
Oh, she lose her arm too? Or sorry, no.
No, but she came back to the cult leader and tried to reason with her, which is never a good thing to do with a
Cult
cult
leaders
leader.
are not reasonable people.
No, you really can't reason with her.
Well, when you're God, like
It's like, who are you to reason with me?
Yeah.
Do yourself. You did nothing wrong.
You get hurricanes here, but it's not the spout itself, it's the weather. Hurricane Katrina did hit pictures. Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do
depending on
not-
how far they can get inland, then yeah.
we do not get hurricanes.
Not here, no.
That's
No,
a
we're
long-
way too
That's
far
a
inland.
long way for a hurricane to go.
I mean, that'd have to be like a world-ending hurricane for it to reach us.
Yeah.
Like that would be a hurricane that's pulling entire buildings apart across the entire country. For it
And
to
even
hit
then, it
us.
would probably get pretty weak by the time it reached us. So we'd be fine.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, though.
We'd just be wet.
Right. But if it was going to actually hit us in a bad way, it would have to be like an actual apocalypse hurricane.
Yeah. It'd have to be the day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Guys, are you guys ready to run from the cold? Do you think you're fast?
all over the island.
And the fucking dire wolves crawling through the skyscrapers.
Entire wolves.
You remember that
Should we
shit?
head back
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Remember all the fucking helicopters were freezing mid-flight and shit like that? Dropping out of the sky like stones.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
What caused
God.
the cold again?
That's what happened to the president of Iran.
How far's Haven?
The day after
Supposedly.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Supposedly.
he saw the day after tomorrow and just killed himself.
Well, you heard about that, right?
No, I did. I'm kidding.
But what caused the cold in that movie again? I don't remember.
Global warming?
But why would it be so sudden onset?
Because global warming changes the weather to be unpredictable, like magic.
But
Like
not
this.
like,
Yeah,
not
it's like magic.
not like immediate,
Alex,
like
it's-
100-degree
it's
drops
magic.
in temperature. Well, yeah, it's probably magic.
I
Global
think there
warming-
may have been some sort of ice wizard there.
The Ice King, say.
Yes, this is the Ice King.
Because I don't remember what the explanation was, but I don't think there's a scientific reason other than like the sun disappeared.
I think it was, it was sort of like
dropped
the. I'm trying to remember this. I haven't seen this movie in fucking forever.
It's a magnetic pole shifting bullshit.
It was like, I think the idea was that the global warming was so severe it triggered a sudden ice age or something.
I've actually heard that in a severe bout of global warming that there would actually be a cooling event. Like in a
Yeah,
massive...
and then you'd have to run away from the cold. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex, how do you not understand?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, but it wouldn't be like immediate. It'd be the fact that all this cold water is melting from Antarctica and the poles and then flowing into the ocean, changing like the atmospheric temperature
Right.
over time. Not that it would happen like in seconds.
Well, obviously, the award-winning documentary Day After Tomorrow showed us that that was wrong.
Is that the dumbest disaster movie? What's the
It's
what's
up
the
there,
dumbest
but I don't know if
disaster?
it's the dumbest.
I don't know, man.
What was that L.A.
Let
one?
this happen
I
to
don't
her.
remember. Or was that Alien? There was another really dumb.
Well, there's
disaster.
some crossover there between
There's
alien
the
films and disaster
San-
films.
But the San Andreas Fault is like a real disaster that could happen. But what was that? San Andreas was a movie that The Rock was in not that long ago.
I remember seeing this might have been
Yeah.
a made-for-TV movie about an earthquake.
Final Destination.
This might have been a made-for-TV movie. I don't remember exactly, but it was a movie about like an earthquake splitting the entire United States in half. Like there was like a river of magma separating the north from the south and shit like that.
That's like that crustal recycling shit. That's not even an earthquake couldn't do that.
No,
You made a movie about that crustal recycling, which is a pretty disputed theory or whatever. That movie's just everybody's dead. Nobody survives that. That movie would have to take
No,
place
you just float away on.
on the lava.
Yeah.
just floated away. In fact, there's a sixth one.
I thought there was more than 6 Final Destination movies.
It's not a Final Destination anymore.
No, I think the writers of Final Destination and Final Fantasy need to be locked into a room until they understand what the word final means.
Yeah.
And I liked some of the Final Fantasy games, but Jesus
They're not
Christ.
the Final Fantasy.
But nothing about them's ever final.
Under the door.
Are those games still called that in Japanese?
I think so.
Okay. Just wondering if maybe it was like a translation thing.
No, I'm pretty sure they're just called Final Fantasy. I guess I'm not 100% positive.
You gonna loot those empty trays?
Nothing in them, unfortunately. You get a donut every once in a while.
You do?
Yeah, here and there.
I want this donut.
Some 25-year-old donut.
What Final Fantasy are they on now? Like 15?
With
Oh, with all the remakes.
We can't help
There's
them.
God.
well, the only remakes they've ever done have been for 7. They've never done another
about remasters?
remaster. I think I know they've done the 10, but they honestly haven't done that many remasters either. Really, it's spin-offs.
Okay.
Like just weird spin-offs that either have like barely have anything to do with the main games or just are unnecessary. The Final Fantasy is probably in the hundreds of games if you count all the spin-offs.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Like I think it is. I would be surprised if it's not in the hundreds.
So you need
Genuinely.
to play through all.
No, I don't. I'm good with the 7.
So you can't really call yourself a fan.
Abby.
I mean, I'm not that big a fan. I like some of them.
Aw, poor dead horses.
Dead horse. Dead horses, yum.
Less of the Mongols.
Yeah.
I need a horse.
Alex has it.
Not too bad.
I mean, I try it.
Too bad.
Hey, have you ever been to IKEA? You might have eaten horse
Oh,
without knowing
lucky
it.
me. I've had IKEA meatballs. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there
love
you go.
a piece of
You
pork.
might not have known it at the time, but
Swedish horse ball.
Swedish horse balls. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, my thing is like I like the original like 7 Final Fantasy games, and then I didn't play any of them again until 15, and then 15 kind of sucked, and then I played 16, and 16 was better than 15.
Why are you playing the MMO one?
I will never play it. That's 14. I've never touched
you love
that.
them.
I don't like MMOs.
You've racked up like thousands of hours for World of Warcraft.
You're a liar.
Yeah, you used to sit at GameStop, dude. Like for
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no, for hours, man. You got so pissed when they ran out of copies of Panda Tardy or whatever.
Panda Party. See, the thing is, I can't even correct you because I don't know what the fuck that thing's called either.
The one with the pandas.
I know there's one with pandas. I don't know what the
Isn't
fuck
that
it
World
is,
of
though.
Warcraft? They had pandas.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
but
talking
I think he
about-
means
I'm
like
talking
there
about
being a
World.
specific expansion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
or
talking
something.
about World of Warcraft. Yeah, I just remember at the Mall of America there was like a riot of neck.
There was.
Riot of neckbeard.
There was a neckbeard
That is the
riot.
plural of neckbeard. A riot.
A murder of crows, a riot of
That's
neckbeards.
good. I love
because they were pissed because they ran out of copies of Panda Tardy.
that.
It was a pandemonium,
I wish Michael was here for that.
right?
Yeah.
No, I don't know though. Man,
I don't know, man. Like, if you're like, hey, we need to make this fantasy race of Chinese people, like, I'll put a bunch of pandas in rice patty hats.
that is what they did.
Yeah.
That is what they did.
In fairness, Kung Fu Panda did pretty well in China.
Yeah, fair enough. They probably were banking off the success of that movie to a degree, right? Unless that's
Did they
older.
come out at the same time?
I actually guess I don't know which one of those is older.
Are like rice patty hats like the cowboy hats of China?
No,
they're not.
I don't feel that
No,
way
they're
about
not.
them.
No, they
No.
think it's race hell if you put.
But if you put a
everybody from
panda in
China.
one, it's cool.
I think it's because pandas are cute, I guess.
In fairness to Kung Fu Panda, I don't think he wears the hat that much.
No, it's only
Yeah, that's
briefly in like the, early on. So it's not like he just
I
constantly
also don't know
walking
that
around
much
with it.
about Pandatardia, man. Maybe the Pandatardians, they just had them on for the couch.
They might have, yeah, who knows?
I mean, that's true. That's true.
I would say it's disrespectful to portray anybody as a panda. Pandas suck.
This way.
That's true. Pandas are just like the worst at surviving.
You think Chinese
Oh, shit.
people or pandas are having more sex these days?
I think China.
Pandas?
No. He's like, because the birth rates in China are low. Do
Oh.
you think just Chinese people or pandas have more sex?
I suspect the Chinese people are having more sex with less kids.
I don't think any. I think sloths have more sex than pandas.
No! I can't leave her here! Stay back!
Oh, they got her.
Yeah,
They got her.
It's Abby.
You gotta leave your sister.
Stand down.
that's surprising. Usually they don't kill off the person who walks away.
He's like the leader of the furries.
What are you doing?
That's also
I need you to hear me out.
oh, what's that great fucking actor's name?
One is a furry.
What's that behind you?
Recognize that
Save my
voice.
life.
He was Commissioner Gordon in the
Wow.
Robert Pattinson Batman movie. He
Not
was like
one
the
of
best
them,
character in
please.
Westworld.
Move.
Oh
Back when
yeah,
it was
He's
still
just a
good.
kid.
I know who he is.
I'm blanking on the name right now, but I love that actor. He's so goddamn good. He's in a lot of stuff. Yeah. It's gonna bother me if I don't remember.
I'm not fucking moving.
Yeah, he's like. I mean, his hair. He has less of a hairline.
No!
than everybody.
Well, now she's really dead.
Hey, at least
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright, yep.
Yeah, I love Jeffrey
Yeah,
Wright.
he's amazing.
Yeah, he's in this game.
interesting.
Not as he's a relatively minor character, but he's there.
Cool.
Look, we need to move.
Oh, Alex, speaking of China and people not having sex, you hear about like the latest like
You're fucking
incel
people.
controversy
You're
out of
my
China?
people.
No, are they still mad about the breakup fees?
We're gonna have to fight to get out of this.
No, this is something else.
Those boats.
So there was like this Chinese streamer dude, right?
Goddamn incels, dude.
And he had like some girlfriend, right? And it seemed like they had a pretty weird relationship. Like they were blowing like loads of money on each other. I'm talking like the equivalent of like $100,000 on each other.
Oh, sure.
And their relationship lasted for a little while, and they broke up. And this dude, he probably had some other issues going on, but he ended up killing himself, because they broke up, right?
Okay.
And so all the incels rallied around this dude after his
Oh,
death
God.
and were like blaming this chick for it. And they're like, yeah, all they want to do is take money from you, and then, get you killed. They're all gold diggers and all that shit, right? Which is weird because like she spent as much money on him as he did on her, but
Right, that seems completely equal to me, but
and like so this is just the thing online. It's all these dudes everywhere on the Chinese internet just raging about this, right? And then this dead dude's sister comes out, right? And she apparently had some kind of grudge against the former girlfriend or whatever. So she started feeding the incels all the shit they wanted to hear, and then started feeding them the girlfriend's like personal info.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and basically, encouraging them to like hunt her down, right? And so the incel community put out what was essentially like a public hit on this chick, and it was like publicly funded for all the incels.
Incel Mafia?
Basically,
funding
yeah.
hits, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
And luckily, the Chinese government arrested everybody involved before it could get that far. But that was a thing.
that's crazy, man. Like, not only are incels bad, but incels with a woman smart enough to tell them what to do. That's really dangerous. That's like a team up between.
Yeah. It got celebrated, Two monsters team up.
You know, what blows my mind so much?
That's a special coat.
It does.
Special coat.
Oh, special cola,
What,
which means it's not special because it's generic as fuck.
what, you know who I feel
Not
bad
dick squish
for?
though.
You know who I feel bad for
Who?
now? Ugly chicks.
Ugly chicks?
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, because it's like there's all these incels, right?
Right.
And they're like, nobody will fuck us. But like, there's always a generally even gender ratio. There's usually like 1% or something
Well, not
like that. More
Yeah, not in China.
in China, but just in most societies, it's like a 1% more women or some shit. But like for the most part, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
And so clearly, there are enough girlfriends out here. There's probably a surplus of girlfriends for these incels. But
If
they
they would just not
if
be
they would
complete
just
pieces of shit.
if they would just accept the fact that there's a reason that the women that they think are all the women don't want to date them because they are interested in what the top 10% of women are up to.
Right.
And it's just like there are a lot of what are called femcells out there too of
Right.
women who can't get a boyfriend, and it's because there's all these ugly dudes who just like feel so put upon by the fact that you got to find somebody in your weight class.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I feel like that's the group that's getting ignored the most.
Over here!
The Chinese incel stuff is also weirder because, like, they go on these rants about how like Chinese society is all like specifically designed around
Skylar blew it up.
about how China is all like super matriarchal and it's all pro women. Women get the best deal out of everything.
That's not true. Women do not get the best deal in China. What the fuck are
The only reason the women have such high sexual market value in China is because men are so favored that there's a population imbalance.
Exactly.
that's you have to be fucking insane to think women are treated better. What?
Wow. If there's anything that I've learned growing up, is that people will always rationalize their beliefs in some way when they're really just self-interested.
Oh yeah.
They will always find some wider societal type thing to believe.
Yeah,
in
blame
order
their
to
problems on something else.
Justify whatever is best for them.
I mean, that's the whole Joker meme of the we live
still
in a
with me?
society. But what's funny is that applies to everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Then you got some fun incel controversy coming up to talk about.
Oh God, with
Hold
the
on a
Assassin's
second.
Creed shit.
Yeah.
Keep eyes.
I mean, is it even an incel thing?
I guess
Or
that
it's more
might
just a
be a
racist
racist thing,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
more just a racist thing.
No, they were bitching.
Granted,
about
there's a lot of
female
crossover there, don't
They were bitching about the female.
That's true. So I guess there's a bit of both there. Oh shit! We just got raided.
Oh, what?
Christoph 1998. Welcome in. Hello. How you doing?
I just feel
How
like
are y'all doing?
I just feel like if you're concerned about what Assassin's Creed is up to, like your priorities in life are fucked. Really.
Yeah.
You haven't given
Either.
up on that franchise yet?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, either your life is so good you have to invent problems, or your life sucks so much that you can't solve any problems, and so you have to look for things that you can pretend you can solve.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those two, right? It's always one of those two.
Like I don't understand the controversy period, but also like how are you so invested in
There's a
Assassin's
radio
Creed at
station
this
up
point?
ahead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a great question.
How far
Like,
is this haven
the
place
last
from here?
one that I really liked was 2017, and there had been a big gap between that one and the one before that one that I had really liked. So
It's like people getting pissed about the live action Disney movies. It's like, are
Yeah.
you really watching these, dude? Like,
Right.
are you really watching The Little Mermaid? Like that movie was unwatchable. I don't care that The Little Mermaid was black. That was
It was just
what
a-
I saw.
I
What I
cared that
saw of
Aquafina
that
was a
movie-
bird.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
mad
I
about,
cared much more
I was
about
just
that bird.
mad about the fact that they give Aquafina a musical number, which I like Aquafina. I think she's very funny.
But
like,
don't give her a
but don't
musical
give her a
number.
musical number.
Get the ladder for me.
Thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you had a good stream. What were you guys playing? Have you heard the scuttlebutt?
That's like shit you make for Abu Ghraib, dude. Like
Yeah, no, that's like torture sounds. That's literal
torture
fucking.
music. That was horrible.
They probably aren't playing that shit in Guantanamo Bay right now.
If I was running Guantanamo Bay, I'd probably use that.
Yes, you're going to get information out of those terrorists. That way.
Whether they did anything or not, that's they're going to admit to.
Like, oh,
They can listen to that music.
just sitting there being like, no, I have the scuttlebutt, please, please, I'll tell you the scuttlebutt right now.
Oh my god. Is
Oh,
that
shit.
haven?
Yeah. What's left of it?
Oh boy, Haven's on
Liv,
fire.
where are the boats?
That haven's on fire.
Where's the fires?
Then we better get down there before they're all gone, right?
Desire.
We're not dying on this island.
We're gonna die in the ocean.
Haven.
I
The
know.
haven's on fire.
Let's get down there.
Alright. Oh, I don't know, man. I have very little for pop culture outrage right now.
Well, it's all
Where do we
fake
go?
to begin with.
It is.
Stone bridges.
Right? I mean, the whole idea of, like, the culture
Follow me.
war is fake, right? It's just there to distract people or piss people off about
more
innocuous bullshit.
Yeah,
It
it's more
doesn't matter.
pointless social division to keep people fighting each other
It's-
instead of concentrating on the real issue.
It's far closer to a CIA. Yeah, it's far closer to like some CIA psyop than it is to like debate over things. But people are very easy to manipulate.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also it's simplistic, and so it's easy to trick people into caring about something like that because it doesn't require any real work or effort or time to learn and understand a subject. You could just go, "Oh, Assassin's Creed's got a black character. That makes me mad
Yeah.
for some reason." Even though, to be honest, Yasuke has been in several video games before.
He has, yeah. He's been in a bunch of stuff. Where were these people when Afro Samurai?
Afro Samurai, which is probably at least a little inspired by Yasuke.
Didn't they straight
Yasuke
up
was
made a Yasuke?
Any more of them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
Yasuke. There was a straight up Yasuke anime. Yasuke was like a big boss fight in one of the Neo games, but you played as a white character. in
They're
that,
killing
so that's
each other.
Oh, that's it.
didn't have a
That's
problem
it.
with that.
Yeah, and you know
That's a whole video game about this like Irish dude who became a samurai,
And that
and
shit
no one
happened.
gave
Yeah,
right, and, but no one gave a shit.
That's what I don't understand.
this Assassin's Creed game could have been about some white dude becoming the Emperor of Japan. These people wouldn't have had a problem.
Yeah, they wouldn't have given a shit. They wouldn't have given a shit. Yeah, and plus, I mean, also, like, it's not like he's just some obscure figure they had to, like, really rummage around to pick out. Like, Yasuke is probably more famous than most, like, actually Japanese samurai
Yeah.
in, like, world. And stuff that is, like, more well-known, like, global, like, history, right? Like, that's probably more well-known than a lot of actual Japanese samurai. At least in the West. And I think of that before I think of, like, name another like famous samurai from history.
Miyato Musashi, but
That's one. That is a good one. But like
I mostly remember Yasuke over other people's names easier to remember.
that's true. Plus Yusuke, it's very close to the character's name in Yu Yu Hakusho, and I just watched that, so that's easy to remember.
I don't know. It also depends on like who counts as a samurai, right? Like I mean,
Well,
I
that's-
like my Japanese history, but like I
Right.
mean, is Nobunaga samurai? He's a shogun. Like,
Yeah, or Shogun Samurai?
I mean, like you could get
Like,
into
how
the
many-
weeds about the subtle social differences in status and stuff, but for the most part, that's just being brought up by some of these people as a way to just try and make this argument even more.
Right.
When, like, for the most part, it's like, you know what? Like, sure, that's an interesting conversation, right? If we're just like talking about the history itself, but for the most part, it's just people are just upset that this character exists at all. Right, they're just mad. For no reason other than to be mad. I don't know, man.
don't know. I mean, and it's also like samurai are foot soldiers, man. Like I mean, they're not the type of people that make it into the history books. by
No,
and
not
large.
really.
Like Musashi's only famous because he wrote a book on Bushido that has been passed on for generations. He wasn't famous for like being, I mean, supposedly a pretty good samurai, but like people didn't remember him for being a samurai. They remembered him because he wrote a book.
Right.
Right.
I mean, the samurai as a class were considered fairly mundane and disposable throughout most of Japanese history.
It's just like how many European knights?
Right,
Like
exactly.
actual knights, not kings and generals, but like the actual foot soldiers.
right.
You don't. They're not the people that's names make it into the history books.
I mean, to be honest, if anything, the Yasuke character makes me a little more interested in potentially playing the game, because I think at least, hey, they went with an interesting time period this time, which they,
Right.
so over time, Assassin's
it's
Creed
like-
has gotten lazy by always doing European shit.
Right.
And so it's like, hey, this is actually a little different. Maybe I'll play this one.
It's like when we were talking about it, and I was like, well, maybe it is a little pandery to do, like, because it's big on the diversity in games to do this character. But it's like when we were talking about it, and I mentioned other time periods, and you were like, yeah, this pop culture thing's doing that moment, this pop culture thing's doing that moment in Japanese history, and it's like, all right, well, yeah, they're really, I mean, they're
already covering a lot of the other covering
moments. Well, I mean, like, Yasuke's not a major moment in Japanese history, but if all the major moments in Japanese history are being made into games in the last 5 years...
Plus, I mean, he might not have been an important thing in Japanese history, but the era he was in was. I mean,
the era he was in, and not only that, but with Assassin's Creed, which is not particularly historically accurate to begin with, let's not forget the second game ends with a Pope fist fight, but isn't Yasuke, because he does kind of disappear and people don't know for sure what happened to him, isn't that what you want with an Assassin's Creed game? Because that way you can kind of make some stuff up, and you don't, like, you can make stuff up and fictionalize it without completely, like, overwriting fully well-known real history, right? Like, the fact that he disappears and we don't know as much about him as we could is an even better reason to use him specifically.
That was kind of always the point of the Assassin's Order. You know, you have this ambiguous group that people don't really know, so that way you can have this excuse for them to do whatever the fuck you want. And be composed with whatever characters you feel like writing.
Yeah.
The boats are there.
I don't know, man. It's crazy to me. It's crazy.
Stopping us.
Hang on. Yeah, people just lose their minds over fucking nothing.
Get the riders!
Where the hell, you wretches?
Get away from us!
Like,
Hang on, we're going through! Shit! Which way to the docks? Up and over the hill.
Yeah, the way the birding village is a pretty cool sequence.
But I think, like, it blows my mind, like, you're talking about the arguments, like, whether it's samurai or retainer, or these things. And it's like,
well, retainers were samurai for the most part. It's like, they're trying to make some distinction between, well, he wasn't really a samurai, he was a retainer, but retainers were samurai.
I mean, I guess
at least the majority of
his
the time.
official title is sort of like a samurai in training, sort of like is a squire, a knight kind of thing.
I mean, and that's fair, but it's the difference between, like, is that being brought up as a point because people
it's absolutely not. People are like, oh well, Assassin's Creed doesn't understand the hierarchy of the Japanese system. No, it's just going, oh well, we can't have a black guy.
Right. Like, if at that point it was being brought up in good faith because people were just interested in kind of understanding the specifics. Is this specifically what this means, or does it mean that? But it's just being brought up as a way to try and be mad about it.
You wouldn't have this quibbling, because there were a number, and yeah, sure, it's a question, could a foreigner ever really be a samurai?
But it happened a bunch of different times.
They don't quibble over the British samurai.
No, there's a bunch of white ones in the 1800s.
Samurai, those people that...
And not all of them were like, it's not like all of those guys stood in front of the emperor and he went, you're a samurai now.
I mean, yeah, that's another thing is Yasuke got, like, some really specific treatment from Nobunaga, right? Like, Nobunaga, sorry. He was really well liked by that guy.
Yes.
So, like... I mean, there's legends about him having, like, the strength of 10 men and being this powerful. I get it. Why wouldn't you want a video game based around that as a figure?
I don't know that much about Yasuke's story, but, I mean, also, before Nobunaga became the shogun, and the shogunate era kind of began, like, after that, it's all warlords, and they all have their own samurai, and they all like their own, So it's like, I don't know if anybody could be like universally recognized as a samurai in that era. Like it's
true, because
it's like you had your daimyo, and your daimyo named you a samurai. And
a different one might not have agreed with that one. And,
they had whole armies of thousands of men marching in Korea in the 1500s. Were all of them samurai technically, or were they just called that because the individual lords leading their forces called them?
Right. I don't know. It's nitpicking to try and make it sound like it's just a nitpick to try and make it sound like the reason that they're upset isn't because they're just being racist, right? Like it's just a way to try and obfuscate that. That's all it is.
Motherfucker!
Just gotta let them kill each other.
Miles!
Pretty populated place.
Well, the furries have invaded the cult lands, and they're having a whole little war.
Furries versus cults truly is the apocalypse.
Come on, we get each other here.
Hello guys, what's our occasion on this one to ask you a really important question? According to your personal opinion, who do you think?
Who would win in a fight between Hulk, Shrek, and Vin Diesel? Welcome
My
in.
money's on Vin Diesel.
Depends. Yeah, it depends on like, are we talking like Fast Furious Vin Diesel? Like,
Also, are we talking Ang Lee Hulk, right? Or are we talking Edward Norton Hulk, Mark Ruffalo Hulk, Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno Hulk?
Also, which Shrek movie are we talking?
Yeah, because it does depend on the Shrek movie. I think we can get real deep into the weeds on this.
I don't know, man. I think Shrek's coming in at the bottom of my.
Yeah.
Shrek's coming in at the bottom.
It's for the science.
For the science. Welcome in. Interesting question. I feel like we could have a whole debate on this. How are you doing today?
I feel like I'm definitely leaning on the Hulk.
I'm
On
like,
the Hulk?
Depends on Lou Ferrigno Hulk, maybe not, but your massive movie Hulk.
I think Vin Diesel would induct Hulk into the family and win that way.
Yeah.
The Hulk would be
drinking
at the barbecue.
Yeah, he'd be drinking a Corona by the barbecue at the end. So, like, the power of family, man, I don't know. I don't know if you can really fight that.
What if this fight was in a swamp?
There you go. Does that change the...
I mean, okay, let's think about when Shrek was his most ferocious. I mean, like, Shrek's got what, WWE type?
Also, let's throw another potential variable in.
Okay.
Is it the Hulk, or is it the Shrek movies that we saw, or can we throw in the hypothetical cocaine energy Chris Farley Shrek that we hypothetically could have?
Also, what about the original German fairy tale versions of Shrek?
True. I mean that goes back further.
About the Shrek and German fairy tales.
I mean, they were old German fairy tales, so I'm assuming they were pretty hardcore.
Oh, grinding bones and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably actually eating people and shit.
I do think Mike Myers Shrek.
Is it cannibalism if Shrek eats somebody?
He's an ogre. Yeah. He doesn't have human rights, all right.
But he does have the right to.
He can have ogre rights. He just doesn't have human rights.
I mean, I don't know. They disregarded his property. They disregarded his property rights pretty fast.
That's true. They did try to take his property rights away.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad was not respecting his property rights. You know, gave him this big whole swamp.
He could take advantage of such a habitat that he knows really well.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're going to his own
drive
turf.
a car very well.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of watching Shrek fight in any of those movies, and the most impressive thing I ever saw him do was hit somebody with a chair.
I mean, wasn't he like jousting and stuff, and like, didn't he like technically beat a dragon? I mean,
yeah,
he didn't really beat that dragon. Didn't that dragon just fall in love with Donkey, and that was kind of like how they beat the dragon?
Well, didn't they like escape from it and kind of defeat it in a battle?
Ran away from it.
I mean, don't forget that Iron Man he beat the Hulk once, and he didn't technically beat a dragon; he just fisted it.
That's true. He just fisted that dragon.
Keep going.
I think my money's on Hulk, though. I think if you try to pin me down, Hulk will win. I do think, what's his name? Vic Chituro or some shit?
Oh, Dominic Toretto.
Dominic Toretto.
I feel like with the power of Corona and family, you can do anything.
I definitely think he'd beat. I think.
Be careful.
You gotta be sure about this decision.
Yeah.
I know. I think.
Can we get lifelines for this? Can we phone a friend?
Yeah. How close to?
I think he goes Dominic.
I'm okay.
No. It goes the Hulk, Dominic, and then okay. In my personal opinion.
Well. So I mean, I guess that's the thing.
Does Vin Diesel get a car, like a Charger?
If he has a car, I feel like he definitely wins.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Still beats
I think the swamp gives Hulk the advantage because you can't drive a car so well in the swamp.
That's true. Swamps do.
But you
Swamp
could apparently just drop a tank out of the plane or.
Yeah, it's true.
Damn you!
Oh, no worries.
You're not
You guys do need to
I'm going with Dominic Toretto, man. I think Fast and the Furious has proved that like there is no human limit that applies to that, man.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I think it's a close fight between him and the Hulk, but in the end, I gotta side with Vin Diesel.
Because at least the Hulk can, in theory, be knocked unconscious and turned back into Bruce Banner.
That's true.
Dominic Toretto is always Dominic Toretto.
Yeah, good point. Ooh, it's killed.
That's where I'm landing.
The Diesel has an indestructible car. Right?
Not only is he indestructible, but his car is also indestructible. Ooh, shit.
Nice.
Damn, that's a brutal kill.
That's badass. I'd love to see Vin Diesel holding the car and then Hulk holding the car. They're just fencing with them.
They're just fencing the cars.
That's the next Fast and Furious. I call it.
Rip that cheek open. Pan's Labyrinth on this motherfucker.
He's not that bad off. There's only 6 cars, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. God damn it.
I think Vin
Are
would
we going with Vin Diesel?
Oh, no.
Oh, careful.
I think Vin would turn immortal if the song Los Banderos was playing in the background. I recommend you hearing it. It's something.
Normally, that's the cats that do that.
Yeah.
If Vin Diesel would turn immortal if the song Los Bandoleros was playing in the background, I recommend hearing it. It's the song of family. We'll have to check that out after the stream.
Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch would probably take our channel away if they play any music on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty paranoid about the licensed music. Some people just go for it, and I'm like, you were playing Fight.
get on the wrong side of Universal Music.
Metallica got copyrighted on.
Idiot.
Metallica got copyrighted on Twitch by themselves.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they literally, the algorithm was like, nope, you're playing Metallica music. You can't do that. And it was Metallica that was playing it.
I think he would keep this bad boy thinks that song. Yeah. Is this going to be our cold as a gun moment?
No.
Okay.
Definitely.
There we go.
Damn, we really did rip his face open.
Yeah, he did. This is a Joker.
Wow, that's smart.
I want to know how I got these scars. Yeah, part of his family.
I feel like you're not like a hardcore place unless you have like some form of human mutilation named after you.
Right.
Yeah, that does make you hardcore.
Colombian necktie.
Colombian necktie is a good one.
That's fine. What else I got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shrek has Donkey, who is married to the dragon. Oh, are we bringing in allies?
Yeah, because if we can bring in allies, that makes it totally.
I don't know, man.
Because you got the
Dominic can
family
get the whole
versus
family
the
together.
Avengers.
The Avengers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The whole family.
The Avengers win. Like,
Do you think the Avengers can beat the family?
This is the Civil War we need.
okay, that's a good question.
The whole family, and they all have their cars. They went to space in one of the last movies, dude.
In a Pontiac.
They could be Thanos.
They bring that Pontiac in, fly it against Thanos' Sanctuary 2 spaceship.
Yeah, you think Iron Man could beat a flying Pontiac?
I don't know, man. I feel like there might be a big technology.
Well, remember when
Pontiac's favor.
Remember when he tossed that nuke into the space? I mean, he almost died.
Yeah, I think the Pontiac could have done that, no problem.
Yeah.
Me too.
Shrek and Hulk are both green. They may become friends and allied to each other.
Yeah, true. And then if Shrek and Hulk team up, just back
they're both
their chances.
They're both Frankie and Green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Frankie and Green.
Yeah. Only the Hulk never lived in a van down by the river.
God, Chris Farley Hulk would have been great.
Chris Farley, dude, there are some, you can actually find some videos of, like, Chris Farley doing the voice for Shrek and some scenes before he died, and they are kind of funny, because particularly it's a couple of sequences where he's getting real mad and
Is he
yelling.
doing the Scottish accent?
He's not really doing a Scottish accent, is the thing. He just sounds like angry Chris Farley.
Yeah. That's why he gets them.
Yeah, that'd be terrifying.
Yeah,
Imagine how much earwax you could get out of the Hulk.
Like a WWE cage match, dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
Maybe he's green because he's covered in his own snot.
Hulk could bring
Possible.
She-Hulk if she could just, like, twerk the whole thing.
Turn the house down.
Yeah.
Well, that's just, you get to bring every other Hulk. You get She-Hulk, Red She-Hulk, Joe Fix-It,
I don't know, man.
Abomination.
What are the rules here? How are they fighting?
Yeah.
Like I think a cage match is 2-on-2.
Is that the limit of a cage match, 2-on-2?
I think that's usually
Shrek had donkey, Hulk has strength, but Vin Diesel has family.
See, that's the point I keep making,
Yeah.
you know?
That
I'm not sure.
That family's pretty intimidating, man. Jason Statham's in there.
I mean, everybody that, like, tries to murder them ends up at their barbecue.
So yeah, so like, what if
Charlize Theron is the one, that's true, she's the one character in the entire series that remains evil.
for some reason?
Well, I mean,
She's
she
got,
doesn't
like-
seem like to be that.
Her character is so ridiculous. She has, like, dialogue you'd expect, like, Reverse Flash to have. Like, I kid you not, she's got his, like, baby held hostage at one point, and she like, kills the mother in front of Vin Diesel, and, and then she looks at him and goes, that anger that you're feeling right now, it's a biological lie. Like, that is some comic book villain dialogue.
Right.
So here's the thing: if Vin Diesel could like
get out
go
of the
like
way.
around to the Avengers, beating them one by one, and then abducting them into the family, wouldn't the Avengers just be part of the family?
Yeah, can
I mean,
does
yes,
Vin
but
Diesel
I
have
think
the
that
ability to
implies that
turn?
he wins.
Yeah.
If he converts them, that means he wins.
Let the song All Stars Finish Mouth play in the
Well,
background.
then everyone loses. That's what happens then, is everyone has then lost.
Well, I mean, at least it's
There
not-
could be no winner once you get Smash Mouth involved.
What if it was one of their other songs? Like, what if it was
Which one? What other song?
Might as well be walking on the sun or whatever the fucking.
Okay, you named the one other song. Can I sing it? No.
Come on, Sage, give it a try.
Come on, man.
I don't even remember the words.
Somebody once told
Well,
me.
you do it then.
Let me do it.
Oh no,
You started it.
The real
Sage was in
winner,
this room.
the real winners.
I mean, I
here-
did do that as Ellie, so.
There you go.
Real winners here are Smash Mouth, for somehow managing to remain relevant.
God, they really only have remained relevant because they suck.
Shrek did it.
Hey, go ahead, Alex. You wanted to sing it, right?
Come on, you got the lyrics.
All right. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
There you go.
She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
I love that this is what's going on.
Yeah, I know. This is dramatic. Like, oh my god, all my friends are dead. Let's sing some Smash Mouth. Definitely one Simply Perfect. See, you got complimented and everything.
Well delivered.
That's
No
what
one's ever said I couldn't sing before.
that should have been this game's soundtrack.
Yeah, just play that piece of music
Ooh,
over
Smash
this.
Mouth and Weezer and just like that whole era of music.
The sun. We were playing and having fun. And it makes me feel so good. Hey.
Welcome to the Gnomes, Cannibalism, and Politics Music Power Hour. All the worst shit from the early 2000s.
I do hate the early 2000s for music.
It
dude.
was not a good.
That is my least favorite period of time for music ever.
He was a skater boy.
Sage, you love Linkin Park.
No, I don't. I think Linkin Park sucks.
Linkin Park, Coldplay, all those bands you love, dude.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite Coldplay song, Sage?
I don't even know any Coldplay songs.
Yeah,
You must know at least one.
I'm honestly trying to think of one, and I can't. Like, I actually really am, but I can't.
Man, Sage, you don't know anything about music.
Well, I don't know anything about the music that I actively avoid.
Well, at least you don't avoid
Figure out how to get in
evidence.
first.
Only if Goofy's sitting here. How can you see into my eyes?
Like,
Still
what?
making me laugh.
No.
Leaning you now into my pores when life becomes so numb.
Without a
So
That
my
is so-
spirit leaves me somewhere cold.
That video is so fun.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
I can't wake up.
Ready?
Save me. That song would suck if not for that joke.
Yeah.
It should have been the soundtrack to Epic Mickey.
That would have been great.
Better than Kids Bop, man. Why don't you get some of these classic Disney characters singing these modern songs?
I really only want to see Goofy do it, to be honest.
There might be some that would be.
Please audition for oh, shit.
Hey, Tiresome Fox, what's up?
Survey of-
Hey, yeah, Tyson Fox. You walk in.
47% Shrek.
What?
What?
12% Vin Diesel? I call
Thanks for
bullshit.
your participation and your precious contribution to science's research. You're going to receive some onions as a reward. Science, thanks to you. I said you a great hello from Italy.
Are they white onions or red onions?
Now, where did you do this poll? In like a Walmart parking lot? Or you're like, but no, Tiresome Fox, welcome in.
Only Michael does his survey.
Well, people do
Walmart parking
associate
lot
the
at
moon
3
more with the day than the night. But no, Tiresome Fox, welcome in. Yeah, it's been a minute. I hope you're doing well.
It's real European hours.
Hell yeah.
The Netherlands in here. We got Italy in here.
You came in just in time for us to be singing Evanescence in a Goofy impression.
I'm writing a university degree thesis about this.
Hey, man.
I hope
I
you.
guess I'm glad to know that the university system in Europe has collapsed to the same
Please tell me.
level as the American university system.
Please tell me this is for a PhD.
Yeah, I want to see a PhD as a result of this.
You double majoring in like Taylor Swift studies and post-colonial knitting.
Well, I mean, she is pretty important politically.
Post-colonial knitting. That's great. Oh man.
No, in Harvard, in Harvard they've got a Taylor Swift class right now.
That's why everybody's protesting.
Yeah, that's why. That's where it's coming from.
That's why the parents are protesting. Like, we pay for this.
But no, Tyson Fox, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Wait till you see this, you son of a bitch. She's gonna love it.
Hands up. Back away from your shit.
And we caught up to where Ellie's half ended, finally.
Hell yeah.
Now we've unified the two halves of the game, and we'll actually just go forward now.
Don't fucking turn
Bring on the sadness.
Liv, keep your bow on him. Get on the ground.
Vin Diesel thanks you for your faith in this family.
Kill me like
Hey,
a coward.
people are underestimated. They're thinking this guy's just a guy, but they even watch those movies.
Yeah, seriously.
He's fireproof, he's earthquake-proof, he's like 30 other guy-proof. They actually not coming to the door. What a great return.
Don't you do it, Ellie.
Good, how are you guys? Hope you're taking good care of those beautiful voices. Yeah, I don't think I've done my Goofy impression on the stream before.
At least
guess
not in a while.
yeah, I guess I'd been saving it for... But no, I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah.
Yep, Sage has a good Goofy impression. I've got a pretty solid Mickey
Toss your
impression.
weapon.
Can you do Donald Duck, Ulysses?
No, I can't.
That's-
Donald Duck is
that's-
hard. Yeah.
I don't think I'd probably throw my voice out trying to do that shit.
That shit's gotta be-
I've never been good at impressions, but I can do a couple here and there.
Just let him go.
Practice enough.
You killed my friends. We let you both live.
Yeah, better just shoot her.
Wasted it.
That's why you always end the bloodline.
Damn straight.
This game is like the fucking the example of why you always end the bloodline. You're gonna take revenge. You leave no one alive.
You do it right, damn it.
Oh, now the boss fight's
Stay
against
here.
Ellie.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you don't usually get
Come
this
on
kind of
out,
thing.
Moon Man.
Video game
Can't hide.
performance.
Goodbye, Moon Man.
Man, we're really getting musical today.
Yes.
You don't need to just punch the air.
How many games are there where the protagonists fight each other as a boss fight?
The Revenge of the Sith tie-in game we're going to force Alex
Ooh,
to
there
play
you
at
go.
some
No,
point.
we're not playing anymore.
Yeah, we are.
Fucking Star Wars time.
Oh,
Right,
yes, we
all
are.
of them.
Alex, we have only played one
We couldn't
of these
finish it.
horrible
We couldn't-
prequel tie-in
We
games.
couldn't finish
But
it.
maybe we can finish the next
Yeah,
one.
we might be able to finish the next one, though.
I guess it might provide some vindication that Phantom Menace is the worst.
Because I had to rewatch it for that review. I do think it's the worst.
It's bad, dude.
Ooh,
It's
one hit kill.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I do think it's the worst.
It's
After
it is
rewatching
a
it, I think it might.
hard
But
movie
to be
there
honest,
are a lot
though,
of bad scenes in Attack of the Clones. I
There
never
are.
disagreed with you that Attack of the Clones.
to be fair though, I also have
My
to
job
watch.
is over here.
We that was a good conversation starter. Also, correct us if we're saying your name wrong, but Tsusashi. Oh god,
Right?
Tusaichi. Yeah, let us know if we're pronouncing that incorrectly. But that was a good conversation starter.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
We could have more debates on the channel about stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a
Dude
presidential
usually
debate.
gets us.
We are having a presidential.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be coming up. When are they doing the presidential debates?
In June? Yeah, that'll be fun.
We'll have
They do it
a.
at
We'll
late
have
June.
a.
I
Late
want
June?
to say, yeah, like June
Yeah.
20th or something, 29th, I don't know.
But yeah, we'll have some mock presidential debates.
Yeah.
On the channel.
I mean,
Ulysses is gonna be Trump. I'll be Biden.
Hell yeah.
Sage will moderate.
Yeah, I'll be on.
John
Oh, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
I don't know who I want you to be as.
Yeah, what moderator are you going
Be goofy.
I'll moderate the I'll moderate the debate as Gooby.
That's
He's
good.
goofy.
I couldn't think of a reporter that I thought would be funny enough.
There aren't very many funny reporters these days.
You
Try
can,
him.
you can pull off a Rachel Maddow.
Should you try
Thanks for it.
an onion, one for each of you?
Awesome. I love
Thank you.
onions.
Oh,
You can get Triumph for the insult comic dog. That's the debate moderator. God, I'm trying to remember. Do I just have to
Alex
sneak up
Jones.
behind her?
he'd be Alex Jones.
Ooh, there you go.
I actually do have a pretty good Alex Jones impression. You know, they're having these astronauts get on these high level drugs, and they're sending them these meetings with these high level aliens.
What's he been up to? I
Uh,
know he's back. I know he's
Same.
back on X, but
is he done with his legal trouble?
I believe he still owes the GDP of France. But I believe he lost a judgment of like $3 trillion or
Good
something.
God. Kill. Yeah, right in the helmet.
Fucking die!
Oh no! Damn it! I went back for another band.
So this is like a more complicated version of the fight from Hotline Miami against the dude with the biker helmet.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I guess I'd also say it's kind of the Ellie's fight against David in the burning restaurant in the first game too. Definitely got similarities to that. All right, why don't you come over here?
Do you see Trump is demanding Biden take a drug test before the debates?
That's a good idea.
They should both do it.
They should both
Definitely
do
both.
it.
You know, only one. You know, even if he pushes for that, it's not applying to both.
Oh,
Well, Trump has a nasty Adderall addiction, from what I understand.
do you like The Walking Dead? The comic or the show?
I like the comic book a lot. I hate the show.
Yeah, the show's bad.
Yeah, never liked the show.
It's had its moments where it could have been good, but then it fucked it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
Mad Max versus astronauts.
I've watched that movie.
Motherfucker!
I don't know how you make it work, but it would be interesting.
Oh, shit.
An astronaut come back to the Earth planet.
Oh, no. Damn it. Get out of the fucking corner.
Sorry, Alex, well, I couldn't hear you
Oh.
over Sage dying.
God damn it.
I was saying I don't know how you'd make it make sense, but it would be kind of cool to have astronauts come back Planet of the Apes style into the Mad Max universe.
That'd be funny.
You could probably find a cool way to do that. You're going to rewatch the Trek movies? All of them?
I like the
Especially
first
not after
two.
3. Yeah,
Yeah, I like the
Are we
first.
counting
There's like
the-
5 of them.
Are we counting Puss in Boots?
Then there's like 7 of them. You know what? That last Puss in Boots movie that came out last year was unreasonably good.
I never saw it.
It
I
was.
haven't seen it
It had no right to be as good as it was. I was shocked. I was.
Puss in Boots is a dope character.
That's true.
That movie is realized the potential of it. No, dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, the whole plot is that he's used up all 9 lives, and the personification of death is, like, hunting him throughout the movie, and it's, like, actually, like, cutting him, and, like, there's blood and shit, and they do a bunch of Attack on Titan references in the animation, and it's, like, yeah, it's dark.
I haven't seen all the Trek movies, and I'm very okay with that.
I think the first 2 are pretty good.
Yeah, I stopped watching after the third one because, what was it, Justin Timberlake with Rumpelstiltskin? And I'm like, I don't know what's going on in this movie anymore.
Yeah, 3 killed it for me.
Is Rumpelstiltskin bringing sexy back?
He's bringing Rumple back.
Rick versus Shotgun, who will win?
I don't know. Some guy came in here saying his name's Rumpled Foreskin.
Kind saves the princess, but he's scared of showing his face because he thinks he's ugly for being. I mean, yeah, that first one's got some real, some real storytelling, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm with that. I'm with that.
Some of the best, like, kind of subtle jokes slipped in there too. Like,
Yeah, good stuff.
and then appreciating later. Yeah, no, that movie's hilarious.
Yeah.
First Shrek is
I think the first 2 are really
first
good.
Yeah,
shit.
it
Oh,
actually
shit.
deserves
Oh,
a
shit.
place in
Oh,
pop
shit.
culture zeitgeist.
It just, I mean, well, it suffered the fate of all child-focused animated films where they just milk all the goodwill out of it. First Ice Age is a good movie.
Yeah,
First Ice Age is a solid
Damn it.
movie.
Yeah, and then they made like what
And
10?
and then it just falls apart after that. Or even Despicable Me. First Despicable Me is an okay movie.
Oh, I hated the first one.
I don't like those movies. It's
Did
an
you
okay
search something
kid.
on.
Could I search something? Not right now, no.
I can. What do we need to search on Amazon?
Damn it.
What do you want me to search?
Oh, nice.
Everybody on this couch, I'm the most willing to pollute my search history.
All right, yeah, Alex is willing to go search on
I'll
Amazon.
look something up.
Just search Shrek cutout life size.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of those.
You
Also,
think people are banging them?
also Sage.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Oh, you shut up. You shut your mouth.
I mean, it's starting to feel that. You ever been in a walk-in fridge?
I have.
I have as well. It's nice. It's pretty nice.
I go in one every day.
I like a good meat treat. A good
Yeah,
meat
you
treat,
can get a life-size Shrek cutout on Amazon for $45.
That's a steal.
Let's see, shipping. What's shipping look like? $10 delivery.
That's a bit much.
That's a little excessive. I suppose it's a life-size cutout.
Yeah, she's putting it near
Show
you.
me what
Are you
other-
looking for a cutout or a body part?
I bet they have Shrek body pillows too.
Well, some people have been, having Shrek parties. Yeah.
Shrek parties.
Well, I was just wondering.
How intense are people getting with these Shrek parties?
Well, I wanted to know what other people were viewing when they were buying these life-size Shrek cutouts. There's an outhouse door cover that you can stick to the wall. It got Pin the Tail on the Donkey with Donkey.
Of course.
Yeah.
That would at least that makes sense.
Plates and cups and all that stuff you might need.
What,
There's a
Despicable Me?
Fiona
Two
cutout.
theaters or if you shut
Shots
the
of vodka. Still don't know if it was the
Best
best
or
or
worst
worst
movie.
movie experience.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Despicable Me.
I hate those fucking minions.
Yeah,
I
they're like-
really hate them.
I mean, I didn't despise the first one. It was like watchable as a kids movie, but they do get even worse as it goes on.
Well, the Minions are the ones who are actually despicable.
Yeah, exactly. You think me's despicable? You's despicable.
You said doing great.
That's also going to have to be a soundbite. There she is.
What the hell is she doing?
Traps.
Yep, she's setting traps down. Yeah, she's setting mines down now.
No, we haven't.
Because all our shit got knocked out of us when we were fighting that giant dude with the cult that we cut his cheek open.
We have a mod.
Well, at least we can get drunk.
Fuck, where are you?
We make her step on her own.
I don't think so. She doesn't know where we are right now, though, so that is our advantage. We know where she is, and she doesn't know where we are. Oh, fucking, come on! You fucking bitch.
Don't step on the mine.
Yeah, watch out for the vine thing.
You drag her through. Oh,
You're dead, dude.
Nope, I got her.
Oh, nice.
Just fucking barely, but I did. Ooh, snapped her arm.
Yeah, make sure to do it right this time, Abby. God damn. Damn, everybody's dropped it.
just fucking...
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, no, this game's pretty brutal.
She had nothing to do with it. She's pregnant.
You just killed a pregnant woman, too, so...
Abby.
Oh, damn. Good thing Lev lived.
Yeah, no, she's like the only person with some sense right now.
I want to kill Ellie, though. You're gonna just walk away, are you?
End the bloodline.
Do it.
End the blood.
Don't ever let me see you again.
God damn it, Abby. Look, you don't have to kill the pregnant woman. Maybe you could kill the person who was killing pregnant women.
That's why you don't show mercy.
Oh, great. Now in the next game, Ellie's going to kill all of Abby's friends again.
it's a distinct possibility.
So, fun times. Good, yeah. Lighthearted little experience
Yeah,
we
it's
got
not
going
that
on
happy
here.
ending, It could have been happier, but...
Well, it's not over yet.
Do you have to eat anybody?
I mean, I'm surprised you haven't.
And the best part of
I'm
this
just saying, we had that whole village of, like, flambéed people.
True.
Like, why are we wasting that? This is the apocalypse. We got to use all the food available.
Yeah, that probably bothered you a lot.
Well,
I did,
it's just
All that
hungry,
food
dude.
go to waste.
Not
We're
everybody,
back to the astronaut.
not everybody wants to eat people.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's like saying, like, you don't like to eat chicken. You know, it's like, unless you got some sort of, like, you know, maybe specific diet.
I'm allergic to people, actually.
I don't want food.
I got you. Yeah, it's okay.
Jump ahead a couple years. Astronaut and a baby. Would you eat a baby? Would a baby make for good food?
No.
No.
You need a full-grown person.
You have like a
You actually get
rotisserie
food out of it.
baby.
Rotisserie baby.
Pick one up at Costco.
Nah, I don't even like veal.
Fair enough. And as dark as this game we'll find a way to take the conversation to an even darker place than
Rotisserie babies, everybody.
And now for the last hour of the game, it's Farming Simulator.
It's Zack Snyder's Rebel movie.
Oh no.
God damn, dude! Over half that movie was just slow motion farming
For no reason.
for no fucking reason.
So glad I don't.
Are we putting this baby to work? We're just gonna be like, drive this tractor.
Yeah, baby, you need to farm.
You need to earn your keep,
Yeah,
baby.
but there's only so many of us around here. You need to make sure that
You got to
doing your part.
contribute.
Hey,
Don't fall under the wheel.
What are you doing out here?
Maybe we were going to put it under the wheel.
Oh shit.
Hang on, buddy.
Kelly doesn't want to pay no child support.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's hers.
That's true.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna
Going
teach
to
you
like
how play guitar.
post-apocalyptic more here. or whatever.
Now it's the astronaut farmer.
Oh shit! But this actually lived up to that. That movie did not.
That's true. This lived up to that title in a way that movie never could.
Never did, yeah. That movie really disappointed me.
Yeah, could have been a lot
Yeah.
funnier.
Tell
Man.
you.
A lot of stories to tell you about killing pregnant women.
I made sure one of you never happened.
All right, little spud.
Yeah, let's go. We only need to look at the sunset for so long.
Wait, when we came out just to sit on the tractor?
Looks like it.
Okay.
Sunset.
I guess the chairs in the house kind of suck.
Well, you know, in the apocalypse, it's not like there's TV. Looking at the sky is probably one of the best things you have.
Yeah, that's probably what people did in the ancient times, right?
Yeah.
God, fucking, so, that sucks.
That's what you did, you know. You sat around.
I'm so glad I live in a time with TV.
Sat around. You looked at the sky. You listened to somebody tell you some stories about some bullshit. So not that much has changed.
Although it would have been easier to start a cult.
That's true. There were a lot
Yeah,
of cults.
yeah.
But
Hey, you guys in the chat, you want to join our cult? Is anyone up for joining our cult? I think it's going to be a good time.
I'll bring the meat.
Ulysses is not bringing the beat.
The cult? Hell yeah. It's
we already
the,
got somebody.
it's the you don't really have anything to worry about cult. So that's what it's all about.
Everything's going to be okay.
Every other cult's about a doomsday prophecy. Our cult's about how there is no such thing.
You can thank me by
I mean, we'll still have, like
Yeah,
a
see what I can do.
compound. Because real cults have compounds.
Real cults have compounds.
Real
man.
cults have compounds.
Real cults have compounds, man.
What kind of compound will we get?
I'm thinking like high security defense lasers.
Oh, yeah,
Can we do like a Heaven's Gate thing and all wear the same shoes?
You guys want to have matching shoes?
I don't know. I like sandals.
Okay.
Well, what are the matching shoes? Sandals? I mean, there could be a compromise here. What kind of shoes are you thinking?
I don't want to be like the Birkenstock called.
See, we're already having our first dogmatic dispute here. Like, what's the sacred?
Birkenstocks or sandals?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Is this going to be like
I'm
our
just saying,
Protestants versus
when
Catholics?
they went in the house
Or
and
Shiites
all
versus
those
Sunnis?
Heaven's Gate people were dead in their
fuck
bunk
yeah.
beds, their Nikes were looking pretty fresh. Dude.
Okay. I mean, so you want to die in a pair of Nikes, is what you're saying.
I mean,
I don't know,
a dead
we
body
don't have to be
ideally
that
should be fresh.
derivative. We can find our own shoe, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
All right,
Be
all
like
right.
the cult that dies in their chucks.
What if everyone had to wear those?
Yeah, see?
Well, here's my suggestion.
That's
What
going to be
if?
very divided. That's going to make recruitment difficult.
Yeah, that's a
What,
good point.
here's my suggestion. Gigantic 7-inch heel platform shoes with the goldfish in them from the 1970s.
You're not going to get a single
cult?
right goddamn recruit.
Are we like a pimp cult?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know. We could be.
Okay.
What if the goldfish dies? So you just walk around with these shoes of dead goldfish?
I mean, I assume
floating
that
on the
happens
pond?
like half a day into owning those.
Yeah.
That was, I think that was,
Jostling the goldfish around like that? Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're getting the SIDS from being shaken.
that takes the wind out of your sails a bit, you know?
Well, I mean, okay, fine. The whole point, you have dead goldfish in your shoes.
Oh, okay. Is that an improvement?
I guess.
I
don't know.
You guys are terrible about picking shoes.
I don't know, man.
I'll
Like,
pick
Jesus
the
wore
shoes.
sandals. I think I'm good, but I don't know where Sage is coming from.
I'm just trying to think of something fun, okay?
Come say hi.
I just think
What's the laundry?
we just need good branding, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dead
Dead
goldfish
goldfish
shoes? Okay, I'm
shoes.
back in. See, Tyson Fox like my idea.
All right.
Well, what's the suggestion instead, Alex? What you said not Nikes because that would be derivative. So what's your shoe suggestion?
Yeah, what are we going to do? Like FUBUs, Air Jordans? What?
I don't know, man, maybe
There's like Shinobi double-toed ninja shoes.
Some like Chucks, dude. Like just like a good
Chucks.
pair of Chuck Taylors.
How about Crocs?
No Crocs. Come on. Man. What are we, like the Mississippi Walmart cult? Fuck out of here. I'm out on the cult thing if we gotta wear Crocs. I've never owned or even put on a pair of Crocs, and I have no desire for it.
I'm like legit looking for this laundry and I don't know where it is.
What are you looking for? Laundry?
I gotta go do laundry.
Oh, yeah, do laundry.
Yeah.
Who has, is it upstairs? Oh, there. No, wait,
Maybe
there's
it's out
your
here?
ironing board. Where's your...
Is it like out on the
So like,
line?
oh, there we go. Okay.
He's fine.
Yeah, it's apocalypse laundry. You got to do it outside.
Right. Well, they probably don't have one. Well, actually,
They don't have like
electricity.
machines anymore.
Well, they do have electricity. They just use the
You
phone.
can tell me to stop.
That's true.
But I'm guessing it's probably limited power.
That astronaut helmet is clipping through her neck.
I love it. It's clipping to the baby as well.
Yeah, it is.
Seriously.
God, I love the astronaut suit.
There should have been another astronaut suit on the
I mean, if we could have put, yeah, honestly, if we could put in every character in an astronaut
Oh,
suit,
you got
that
little
would be
cheap.
good. Hey, cute.
You want to pet him?
I know. Tyson Fox likes my goldfish platform shoes.
All right. There you go.
Always pet your food.
Oh, gentle, gentle, gentle.
We got to pet your food and then make it food so that you get used to, having to kill things.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's peachy.
I'll take him.
And when there's no grocery
You went
stores,
to the
man.
barn? Oh, I can do it. Yeah? Yeah. Once
Drop
you
'em.
messed it up.
That baby's entire head is going through
Yep,
that.
yep. Alex, did you know that we created a dating service for pigeons?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
This is actually pretty funny.
Okay.
So some scientists created this program where they had all these pigeons, right?
You better tell me that we didn't give them cash money to
Like
do
the
this.
We definitely gave them grant money.
God damn it.
I mean,
That's where your tax dollars are going.
pigeons.
Oh,
Pigeons
some of the
going at it.
research
Come on.
that we pay for pisses me off, dude.
Well, you know
Okay.
what? They
Joey,
want
time.
pigeons to fuck.
Daisy.
So they made this dating app for pigeons, right? Where like the pigeons all have like little dating profiles, and then like they can like peck at the little ones that they want more and whatnot. And then it hooks them up to like this live feed of the other pigeon, right? And the pigeons really like this. They do their little mating dances over the monitors with each other, and like they're kind of picky about the internet connection. It has to be if there's any lag, they don't like it.
Yeah, they don't like lag.
They can tell if it's recorded versus if it's a live video, so it's got to be live, right?
Yeah.
Like pigeons don't like just pigeon porn. It's got to be like a pigeon dating service. you
Yeah.
know?
Then did they like pigeon chatterbait?
What do you say?
Okay.
I got one for you.
And they also decided.
Why are we doing this?
They also
Who
decided.
gives a fucking pigeons find love? I don't care. I don't care.
That's
how
the name of the
pigeons-
TV show, actually. Is Who Gives a Fuck If the Pigeons Find Love?
But they did more with it too. They went, "What if we Photoshop pigeons' profile pics, right?
Yep.
So that way we can see
So
what
the pigeons are using filters?
Yeah, they're using filters, man. It's like Snapchat.
This is
Pigeons
what
do
we wanna-
duck lips?
This is what we want to impart to the animal kingdom. Like,
Yeah.
here's our fucked up social media dynamics. Like, go at it.
They did it because they wanted to see what facial features pigeons find attractive. Right?
Why? Why? What are we gonna do with this information? What are we gonna do? Now that we know, what are we using that information for?
Please don't tell me my mom that pigeons are more successful at dating than I am. Oh, God.
Don't worry. Unless your mom watches the show, I don't think it'll come up.
So what are pigeons swiping right off?
So, what pigeons like, you see, because they did a whole bunch of different variables. They like Photoshop pigeons with no eyes. They Photoshop pigeons with beaks for eyes. They Photoshop pigeons that are like just like a beak. You know, they did all the crazy crap you could do, right? What they determined is that what pigeons really care about is beak size.
Okay.
You know what they say about a guy with a big beak.
Yeah, size does matter.
What's a big pigeon cock look like anyway? Like, what's big to a pigeon? They're fucking birds.
I don't know, man.
Let that be known. Alex would like to know what a big pigeon cock looks like.
I'm just saying.
That's
if a pigeon-
gotta be a
what's
clip we got.
packing? What's packing for a pigeon?
If anybody,
an
can someone clip that?
Like, what's
You know what? I'm
packing-
gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip that.
What's packing for a pigeon? An extra
What's
millimeter?
packing?
Like, what? So like beak size thing. Do they like it when you have beaks for eyes? Why?
They do actually. They actually 100% do. They pick that over just like a regular pigeon picture.
They're like, that guy's got two beaks. Maybe he's got two cocks. I'm over science. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'll tell you what. I'm like full libertarian now. Burn that shit to the ground.
Well, you're gonna burn the pigeon knowledge, but like, we might need that in 1,000 years. You never know.
Yep, I'm publishing that as a clip.
I want to know. Inquiring minds, dude. Like, I
Well,
just
now
wanna-
you know how these scientists got their grant money.
Yep, I'm posting that in the Discord.
I don't want to know what's big for a pigeon cock because I'm interested in pigeon cocks. I'm just like, why do we care? How much money do we have to spend to figure out, like,
Look, I'm sure
how many
like,
trillions of dollars are we in debt? We print money for this?
yeah, man. We gotta find out.
Oh, God, dude.
I'm pegging everyone that's in the Discord for that too.
God.
That is one of the best quotes that has ever come out of this channel.
You're just absolute frustration. This
I'm not
idea.
even frustrated. I'm indignant. Like I am straight up indignant right now. Like, in stunned, fucking just outrage and disappointment.
So the idea behind this experiment, among others, is to attempt to figure out how pigeon brains work and how they perceive things and do pattern recognition, right?
Okay.
And so,
Okay, so I had to do a weird Google for this because I wasn't sure, but pigeons don't have a penis.
well, they have a cloaca, right?
Oh, that's right. Everything gets shot out of one hole.
And like they do,
Birds are gross, man.
Birds are gross.
Birds are gross. They only got one hole.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure they do kind of have like a penis somehow. I'm not sure how it works.
It comes out like the second mouth in Alien.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, ducks famously have corkscrew dicks.
Yeah,
Ducks, they got those court cocks or
Cork cocks, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they change direction every couple generations.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you with the court cocks. Just keep going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is like a general experiment to see how pigeons do like pattern recognition and like how they perceive each other, how they perceive the world and stuff. They did actually find some interesting stuff besides like
Where you
dating
been?
app
Hunting.
stuff.
Okay.
Like, for example, they also showed pigeons like children's art,
Inside.
and then they allowed the pigeons to judge that art.
They didn't like it.
Well, that's good.
The pigeons thought that kids' artwork sucked.
Yeah,
Oh,
There you
dude.
yeah, pigeons
No,
prefer
no.
realistic art.
These are scientists just outsourcing their parental duties to pigeons. They're like, Dad, did you like my painting? It's like, I didn't look at it, but the pigeon liked it.
No,
Well, the
I
pigeon
didn't like
liked
it,
it.
but the pigeon didn't like
It'd be
it.
like the pigeon said it sucked.
Muscle.
I don't know how to break it to you, but the pigeons hated it.
Were you good?
Oh, she's fine.
Tommy did survive that
Oh
shot.
shit!
It just went across the side of his head.
Can't remember last time I thought to myself, I might need a refresher on my knowledge on bird
dicks,
dicks.
but I guess that just happened.
You never
That's what
know.
happens when you come to our show.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Come for the last of us. Stay for the bird dicks.
We ask the hard questions here.
I got something to show you.
I feel like we're a more trusted name in news than CNN, right?
Well, who isn't these days?
At this rate, yeah.
And this new guy heard my story. He told me about a woman that he traded with.
Yeah, and then they also did this.
California.
They like showed the pigeons like pictures of like cancer and shit like that, and they found that the pigeons were so good at pattern recognition that they could pick out every last like bit of cancer in a given image, right?
Along this coast,
Interesting.
the beach sail.
Why do they care about cancer?
Right here.
I think it's just because they're interested in patterns generally, so it just pops out to them and they peck at it.
So my thought when Ulysses told me all this the other day was, do pigeons believe in conspiracies? If they're really into patterns, do they believe in conspiracy?
Good question.
I think we need to make some little tinfoil hats for these pigeons.
You gotta ask these pigeons about what happened to JSA.
Yeah, maybe there was a pigeon on the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah, pigeons are apparently much better at pattern recognition than people are, which is theorized that's how they navigate so easily.
Gotcha. Huh.
Among other things, of course.
Well,
Alex, do you think that these experiments are more or less worthwhile than stitching dog heads together?
All right.
I don't know. Do I have to pay for the dog head stitching?
Well, we did,
Reckon it's
like,
easy.
but that was a long time ago.
Forget
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
So I guess you did
Sitting all
personally.
comfy way out
And a
here.
lot of that was in Russia, so you didn't pay for that.
I'll make
Yeah.
you-
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever I don't have to pay for on this stupid
Okay.
scientific research.
What if we want to make a
I actually, like, just listen to you. I'm still doubtful there are that many insights to be gleaned from this pigeon dating app. But probably more than sewing a couple dog heads together.
There's also a pretty entertaining Russian experiment I was hearing about, not related to dog heads or pigeons, but back when they were doing their space race stuff, right? One of the experiments they wanted to do was they took like a spacesuit, right?
Yeah.
And they put a mannequin in it, and then they filled the entire spacesuit with mice and various reptiles,
Okay.
like dozens of them, right?
Okay.
And they chucked it up into space, right?
Okay.
And so they had the spaceship piloted by a dog and a bunch of mice in a suit. And the idea was, we're going to kick the mice out the door, and they'll parachute down through the, like, all
And
the
they
way.
won't burn up in the atmosphere.
Right,
The
right.
mice don't burn up on re-entry.
The thing is that it actually worked. Mice survived, and reptiles too.
Did they just fall so slowly that they don't burn up in the atmosphere?
I guess so, yeah.
'Cause that's what they say that
Just a
cats...
slow descent.
They say you could drop cats out of an airplane and they'd probably survive because they weigh so little.
I don't know about that.
No, cats get what's called skyscraper syndrome,
Okay.
where they break their knees and they usually break their chin because
It doesn't sound like survival to me.
But they survive. No, they
But
live.
they are
They
alive.
do. They live.
They can't live. They'll get hurt, but
Theoretically,
they live.
like cats will fall out of windows and skyscrapers and stuff, and then but yeah, they live. It's very rare for a cat to die from falling, just because they can't reach the velocity necessary because they only weigh like 10 pounds.
But if you drop them out of a plane, won't their velocity continue to increase?
No, they'll reach a point where their weight kind of levels out how fast they can fall.
Okay.
So yeah, I've heard that. So
What about-
I guess maybe, but
What if your cat's like obese though?
Good question.
probably more likely to die. Yeah.
What if you gave cats little gliding wings and then dropped them out of airplanes? Could they fly? Could they learn to fly?
Like a flying squirrel, like wing, like skin wing type thing.
And
It'd probably work.
Have we
out.
ever kicked a flying squirrel out of like an airplane?
that I don't know.
That seems like an experiment worth doing.
Yeah. Not with my tax money. But...
Do you think that's more or less valuable than
The pigeons,
dating
yeah.
app?
To be honest, though, it might be worth figuring out how pigeons think.
Oh, there's that guitar again.
The new autonomous drones they're designing. They're actually your average AI navigational system is way more complicated than it's necessary for a drone.
Right.
So they're starting to develop AIs based on animal brains and the way that animals think to run the drones.
Well, see,
which
now
is way
we
more
got to know
efficient.
what pigeons are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe that information would come in handy for something like that. Robots are going. We're getting war robots pretty soon.
Well, they already deployed ground-based drones in the Ukraine war,
Yeah.
like basically little mini tanks.
Yeah.
How long before the humanoid ones are walking around, man?
I think we're probably not
You
going to
can
have that many.
You can buy a 4-foot-tall humanoid robot from China right now for $16,000.
Not
What
bad.
you're gonna do with a 4-foot-tall robot?
Strap a bomb to it.
Awesome.
Personally, I think that we're probably not going to have that many humanoid robots in warfare, just because I think.
Maybe not warfare, but walking around on the sidewalk.
Oh, totally. But I think like bug-style robots will probably be pretty useful.
They'll be way more maneuverable, yeah.
Plus, like one leg gets blown off, we can keep walking.
Right. If it's got 8 legs, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
I hate
The
these
only things that humanoid robots
Tell
are
me about it.
probably useful for militarily is if we want them to
Your old man really laid into
use
me.
systems that were already designed for people.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened?
Like they can drive a truck through the
Make a
checkpoint
lecture
and
about
check
my
each other's
patrols.
ID.
Yeah.
Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved it gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Yeah.
Still can't believe that was in this
She's
Maybe it really was just predicting what would really happen in the future. Watch that turn out to have been an accurate, like, prescient
Interest
moment of fiction.
until you back together.
not gonna happen.
No,
She,
he's dead.
Say something, dude?
Shot right in the
Make
face.
it 1 week.
Ellie! Hey! What took you so long?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Dina?
She's drunk.
Jesse.
I wish I was drunk right now.
Yeah,
Hey, don't
We
forget,
could've
we're
been.
heading out early, so...
Could have
get
been,
some
yeah,
rest.
we could have been drinking.
Yes,
made a
sir.
mistake today.
Yeah, we didn't get any drinking.
Such a dick.
Didn't get our drink on.
Why don't you start with me?
Yeah, we need to celebrate talking about
Okay, I have a very
Pigeon
serious
dating
question
alcohol.
for you.
Feel
Yeah.
like we learned a lot today.
I feel like this is pretty educational.
Like a hot pile of garbage?
I feel like everybody must
Okay.
smell terrible in this world.
The post-apocalypse would not be good for hygiene.
Oh man, like I've gotten really attached to showers and deodorant and stuff. Like I don't need to be smelling people.
That's
like
one
they
thing
used to
about
be.
like post-apocalyptic media. You know, it's why a lot of people look at it like, oh, it'd be so great to live with the zombies and all that. And it's like, have you thought of the smell though?
Yeah, it's like
You haven't thought of the smell, you bitch.
yeah, man, it's a world of like athlete's foot. And
Oh,
Yeah, imagine what the zombies
athlete,
would smell like.
everything.
athlete's foot.
Yeah, because that's
cheese.
the fungus, that cordyceps, that must smell pretty bad.
Yeah, athlete's cordyceps. Everybody getting athlete's cordyceps, man. It's not good.
So I can't understand, man, going through like that when I was flying back from New Orleans last week. Just women in their flip-flops at the airport, just taking them off, walking barefoot through there, and it's like, dude, there's like thousands of people walking with their like bare feet like through here
Gross.
every day. Like you're not worried you're gonna pick up athlete's foot or some shit
Seriously.
around in here?
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. Why would you ever walk around in a fucking
Public space, barefoot.
Yeah, it's like the beach is the only place for that.
Even then, I mean, how sanitary are beaches?
Remember next time there's kids around.
Yeah, like
I've
you're
never been
setting
like
such a great example.
Oh, just what this town needs. Another loudmouth dyke.
How about this guy?
The fuck did you just say?
Ellie, Ellie.
Yeah, I remember when she wouldn't take the sandwiches as an apology in the opening. Yeah, that's why.
Enough. Go on, you. Let's go for a walk.
What about them?
You worry about yourself.
Let's get Biden out of here.
Yeah, let's get Joe Biden out of here.
Oh shit!
And you
You're
do.
a lion dog-faced pony soldier.
I don't need your fucking help, Joel.
Right.
I'm amazed we've been able to keep this keep so much levity across all these episodes, the 8 streams of this game.
Dude, I don't think we've had a game that we couldn't bullshit through except for the end of detention. That felt like it got really quiet on the stream.
Yeah, that was dark. That was real dark.
But otherwise, I feel like, and Outlast
Yeah, Outlast was kind of weird.
during the surgery scene for sure made it.
We
hard.
made it through most Outlast, but there were a few minutes where we're like,
Otherwise, we've talked through a lot of very dark games.
It's been a while since he slept this long, huh?
Gotta keep things light, you know.
Yeah. He's fine.
Gotta make it funny.
Go back to bed. We'll talk about it.
Sorry, I'm going to space.
I
I can't come back to bed. I'm
gotta
going.
go to the moon.
If your kids wanted to find out,
If there's a man on the moon,
You don't
what were those kids talking to other than the kids that love talking about it?
go to sleep.
oh man,
I'm not like you, Dina.
he's getting rough, dude. I watched. He was at some. He was like
this
at
is
some event
easy?
and talking about like
For
all the
you.
people that were
For
there,
him,
and
I
he
deal
couldn't
with it.
remember anyone's name. He's like, the guy.
Prove it.
You know, he was my. He was in charge of the. I was like, oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's just degrades more and more. It's amazing because we were like pointing it out
During the election.
during the last time, yeah. And it felt obvious then, but if you go back and compare it now to
Well,
then,
neither
Yeah,
did
yeah.
Ken looks
Pretty
like he's
ruthless.
together
Yeah.
compared to now.
Hey, stop.
But if you didn't see the sides of the mention in the last election, you weren't really paying that much attention.
That's true.
Because he was having some real bad moments.
Well-
During last election, his brain was mostly like freezing.
Look at that shit, look at that shit.
Hands through the fucking helmet. That's
That's
amazing.
cool. Yeah, I mean, plus...
He was just like I just remember a long series of him being like,
He had some nonsense one too.
I don't know.
He said chewing on a shot of pressure during the last
yeah.
time.
Well, don't forget, they did in the last election cycle. He didn't actually make that many appearances.
Yeah,
they
they
kept
didn't
him
keep
locked
him
up
in
in a bunker
basement.
somewhere. And when
Yeah.
he did come out, he was definitely on some drugs to keep him, cognizant.
Yeah. And even then, he still said things like true and not a shot of pressure.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Bad
Oh.
cat care.
Yeah, Batacath care, true and not a shot of pressure.
what are his opinions on ice cream these days?
True and not a shot of pressure.
Pretty sure he still eats one. Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip cookie.
I do kind of agree with MSNBC though. This whole trial for Trump has been kind of a disaster for him because Trump can't be out there in public just making a fool of himself like he normally does.
That's true.
So actually, yeah, that's true.
Okay, Constance. Now we just need...
They're also basically forcing him to campaign in New York.
Check
I
this
don't know
street
if
a
that's a
week
good
ago.
idea. He's going to the Bronx on Thursday.
Can't believe you
That's
treated
that's odd. Can't imagine that's going to be like.
No way that
Well,
guy's
I
so
don't know
flies
anymore, I
over
guess.
here.
It's hard to tell, man. You got Heroes Welcome in the Spanish side of
Come on.
Harlem, so
That's weird.
Yeah.
that's weird.
it's a weird election so far, man. Well, I do think people are just so mad at Biden that they're just
It's not going to be on that side.
happy to use
It's all
Trump as a
evens.
knife.
I mean, that's kind of what happened last time, right?
You gotta be careful,
It's been,
though.
that's been Trump's entire career.
Careful it doesn't cut you too.
Yeah.
right?
Angry at politicians using him as a weapon because other politicians hate him so much.
Should be that way.
Yeah.
Well, the age old, be careful how you fight a monster lest thee become a monster
If
kind of thing.
The Fireflies are still out there.
Yeah.
What do you think they're up to?
I
Dead.
don't know.
It would be
24
fascinating
something
if
for-
there was a
guess
candidate that
you
was
were a
just
one.
kind of normal right now to see how that would play out. I mean, technically, RFK is given the strongest third-party challenge since Ross Perot right now,
The third
just according
party.
to polling.
The third party don't
Ross Perot cost HW the election. Like the 20% that Ross Perot got disproportionately came out of the senior vote totals. Clinton won the election with what, 41% of the vote or something?
But they don't have any chance of winning.
No, they don't. They never have a chance to win. They don't even win states. You would think if you could put up 20%, if you could put up 20% of the vote, you might win a state. But it just doesn't. That doesn't even happen.
Did you guys see the whole thing where he came out and started talking about how a worm ate part of his brain?
I did hear about that.
Wait, what?
you didn't hear about the worm that ate part
What
of his
happened? Did he was in like one of those lakes where they got those like?
He had like trichinosis.
Oh shit!
Yeah, worm ate some of his brain. And then
And then died in his head.
his brain killed the worm.
That's not a very good way to expose yourself. I'm afraid.
No, it's really not.
I was so dumb, a worm had nothing to eat in my head. Like, come on, dude. You listen to yourself.
Oh, maybe the brain ate the part of his.
Keep
The
it
worm
going.
ate the part of his brain that had him listen to himself.
24, 25.
Attaboy.
He does kind of sound how I think like an alien race might sound through a translation device.
Yeah, I think that's probably my that's got to be my biggest thing with RFK is I just can't fucking stand listening to him talk.
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's
It sounds like he's got like 5 sore throats.
Well,
at
I
the
don't
same
think
time.
it's helpful to have
Come on, man.
have that condition and then the Kennedy accent on top of it.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant, man. It's not pleasant to listen to.
Seems like a strange place to find a resistance group.
We 24, 29. Too far.
I stand by 5 sore throats at the same time.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see.
Kind of sounds like the voice that like DJs will use like at the beginning of their song.
Good enough.
There's a reason they only use it at the beginning.
This place is looking pretty nice.
Oh,
It's a good little breakfast bar.
This place looks abandoned.
I do. I would love to have a kitchen that looks kind of like this, where you've got the open area.
Yeah.
Welcome back to white people renovating houses.
Gonna open this place up.
Create a nice place to entertain.
24, 25 Constance. This is the place.
Okay, but there's nothing here.
We don't...
Well,
that's weird.
What the fuck?
Bathroom having 2 doors.
Okay, this is horseshit. Who designed this?
You guys, have you ever seen anything like? I've never been in a house that a bathroom had 2 doors.
I've been in hotels.
They painted
where
the indoors to
two
look like the
doors for like
outdoors.
adjoining room.
You guys don't look like
That makes sense, though. This doesn't make sense.
Do people who design houses in video games, like, have they ever actually been
In a
houses?
house, that's a great question. They may not have.
I mean, obviously, people who create sets for houses in Hollywood have never been in a middle-class home, but...
Well, that's definitely true.
Are you being positive?
I'm trying to be helpful.
You're always helpful.
I do love when celebrities try to pretend like they grew up so rough.
Oh yeah, like they
I
know.
mean, some of them definitely have, but there's also that thing where like somebody asked about like your childhood and they want to be like, we were middle class.
Yeah, one time we couldn't use our pool for a week.
Nada. Is it really nothing?
I mean, you just hit the bullet.
Gotta get in that locked room.
This was the locked room.
Another bathroom. With a normal amount of doors.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That really throws me
Oh,
off.
sorry, I didn't mean to see you poop, but you gotta lock both doors.
Shit, I only locked one of the doors.
You find something?
Remember at Potbelly when somebody ripped the wall down between the 2 stalls?
Yeah. They made a double line.
Yeah, that bathroom you had to make sure both of those doors are locked.
Well, unless you had a poop buddy.
At least that was not an intentional design choice. That was something.
Barbarian. Decided to rip the wall down for some reason.
For whatever fucking.
They probably just had a drug-fueled spaz out in there, just, sort of thing.
Hello?
Basement. Will definitely be a nice friendly place.
Yeah, somebody was down here.
We finished their chess game?
What's the move? What move do you want to make here?
Did they already win?
Ooh, White's not doing so well.
White. Looks like White might have
agree
won.
with you.
Yeah, I think that's over.
That's too bad. They should have fucking put the pieces back in the starting lines when they were done. God damn it!
Right?
Like if somebody breaks in, you gotta have your chess set up.
Also, what kind of game of chess do you end with the queen on the
Nice
other
barracks,
side of the
all
board
things considered.
when your king's so vulnerable?
Well, we didn't say they were very good chess players.
Clearly, I'm not a good chess player either, but that seems like a dumb thing to do. And then you could literally
They have
move
power down
the
here.
queen over to the
Look
king.
around.
Oh shit, they had a ham radio. They had a beef radio too.
Beef radio.
You're listening to
I
pork
think
radio.
that's all.
Old Firefly hideout.
Well, at least now I got more puns for.
Is this frequency currently in use?
Hey, there you go.
This is...
Honestly, yeah, we just save them all, reuse them whenever we see him. He will be here next Tuesday.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we'll be playing Gigabash.
Nice.
So everybody can see how frustrated he gets when we barrage him with
This
puns.
is Abby from Santa
That's why that punny emotes in the
Can
chat
anyone
now.
hear me? Standing by. Is anyone out there?
What's this?
Those are frequencies.
A couple different places too.
Is this frequency currently
Branches
in
of
use?
the fireflies that
This
are
is
still
Abby
around.
from Santa Barbara. Is anyone out there?
Are these other Firefly outposts?
I don't know.
Which I see
Can anyone hear me?
Furiosa
Hello?
on Monday, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that looks like it's good.
I fucking love George Miller's yet to let me down
Yeah.
as a director.
Is this frequency currently in
All
use?
4
This is
Mad
Abby
Max
from
movies
Santa Barbara.
have been great
Hello?
so far, at least in my mind. I don't think there's been a
Hello?
bad one among them. He is a weird director though, because he's got 2 speeds. It's Mad Max or like
Is this
Happy
frequency
feet.
currently
Yeah.
engaged?
Right?
Abby from Santa
When are they
Barbara.
going to do a crossover?
Can anyone hear me?
I don't know. That'll be weird.
Just dancing penguins on top of like a
anyone
fucking
can hear
tricked
me,
out
please
big
reply.
rig with machine guns all over it and shit.
I'd watch that.
Please answer.
I'd definitely
I would
watch that
also
movie.
watch that.
It sounds fun.
I just want to see they got some dude tied up
I got a
and just
clear
tap
signal on
dancing
you.
on his face.
Where in Santa Barbara
his
you calling?
information or whatever.
24, 25 Constance. We got a tip about a base, but there's no one here. We're looking for fireflies. I'm a firefly.
She left the furries,
Where were you
and
stationed?
she's trying to be a firefly.
I was part of the Salt Lake outpost.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
she from Mormon?
Yeah.
Who ran that facility?
Dr. Jerry Anderson. He was my dad.
Well, how about that? We pulled everyone back from the satellite stations and brought them back here to home base.
How many of you are there?
We're
Five.
about
Oh, shit.
200 strong now, with a few more every month.
There you go. I mean, until that has some sort of collapse, but you
Right.
know.
Obviously, they're all going to get killed.
Two more. How do we find you?
Get to Catalina Island. Approach the large domed building in Avalon. We'll
Oh,
find
shit, they're going to Avalon?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's
See you
sad
soon.
because
Over and out.
I feel like most people hear Avalon and they think like the,
Good luck, Abby from
the
Santa
kingdom
Barbara.
of,
We think the high school.
yeah, it's tainted that word a little bit.
I mean, was
Come on,
the
let's get back to
Fairy
Selma.
Kingdom all that great?
It's better than the fucking school.
Okay.
They still make the Toyota
Fine.
Avalon.
Good
You
question.
were right.
No idea.
Is it popular in the
What
Middle
was
East?
that?
Then maybe, yeah. If Al Qaeda likes it, they definitely continue making
Oh,
it.
I saw the new Hilux.
And 'cause it
Oh, yeah?
happened so
Oh,
rarely.
it's looking pretty hot, dude.
Yeah, you think you can mount a BMP turret on that thing?
Oh, for sure, man. It's
Cool.
Of course, I'll never have one.
No.
Wouldn't mind having one though.
They are good trucks.
Pretty sweet trucks.
Well, you don't think you can ever get one?
They don't sell them in the U.S.
Yeah, you got to move to Iraq.
Shit, okay.
I think you could probably specialty import one, but I don't want to pay the import taxes.
Why don't they sell them in the U.S.?
I don't know. But the feds are actually pretty defensive of the pickup truck industry in the U.S. It's about the only profitable.
Yeah.
It's the only
Is that
serious.
Guy Fieri?
It did look like
Guy Fieri just sucker punched one.
look at these fuckers.
Oh no, it's Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Fire up. Come here, let me see you.
What?
You ready?
It's just Dog the Bounty Hunter, dude.
Wait. Fuck, man! You're fine.
You might want to
Get that
put
one
some
away.
bandages on that. Like it's gonna bleed.
Yeah, it's gonna bleed.
All right, die of blood.
Don't you
loss.
fucking
Fine.
touch him!
This is the Dog the Bounty Hunter crew.
Good to know he lived through the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Catch, huh?
Huh.
He's looking a little more Whale Wars than
Yeah,
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
okay, what the fuck was that about?
It's like a whole different group of people
Damn
that we haven't seen up until now.
They're land pirates.
Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter and his land pirates.
Yeah, they're not doing too good getting this boat anyway.
Land boat.
Do they get chased by land sharks?
It's good. Yeah, why not, right?
We say yo ho, but we don't say ho.
from here?
'Cause ho is
It's disrespectful, yo.
2425 Constance.
Street Sharks should have had a rival game. Street Pirates.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Would they have been human or would they have been some other sort of animal people?
That's a good question. But they could have been rats, obviously.
Oh, there you go.
Did you guys know that some dude once tried to fight a shark with a sword?
How'd that go for him?
Not very well.
Yeah. Can't imagine it did.
He apparently stabbed it successfully and almost got away, but then it bit him in half.
Was he like looking for a fight with his shark?
He was trying to rescue his dad and some kid that fell off a boat. So he jumped in the water.
And he had
with
a sword handy?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It was just there, like he just had a
Yes,
sword.
he had a sword. There were other people on the boat with guns, but they weren't doing a very good job hitting the shark, so yeah, he just jumped in.
Huh.
He did get his dad and the kid out.
Well, I mean, I guess that's some kind of success, right?
He was apparently like a minor, like Welsh folk hero for a while because of that.
Huh. Whales shall always fight sharks.
This looks promising.
Now we are truly in the last area of the game, too.
It's a nice little place. It's an island. Beach.
Yeah, not an island, but but it's on like the coast, for sure.
It's a good place to settle down.
I feel like a lot of apocalypse stories, like people like try to like survive by getting on boats, and then it never really works out for whatever reason.
They didn't really show it.
The Walking Dead, like the game comic universe, did it a little bit.
It's probably such a good idea that you couldn't make an entertaining story out of it.
Right.
Just be able to chill out there.
Yeah, as long as you got fish and like enough of a boat space to actually like
Here we go.
cook and get water and hold things, you'd probably be okay. The real problem would be pirates.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the seas would be like in the post-apocalypse.
I'm surprised nobody's done like a sea themed post apocalypse.
They did Waterworld.
I guess that's You guys hear about the sea pods?
Sea pods.
So what they are is they're like these little like apartment sized like tiny little towers that you can buy that are they're going to be built like out in the middle of the ocean. They got these little pylons that kind of keep them like poked above the water.
I'm here.
Huh.
Yeah, and if you're like super rich, you can pay to live in this tiny little place. With,
I feel like they're just asking for trouble, man.
Yeah, I mean, like
underwater houses.
They're not underwater; they're floating on the.
They're floating on the. I don't know. I do feel like you're asking for that shit to sink, though.
I don't know what's going to happen if the storm blows in, but or if pirates show up. Apparently, you have to stock up on your sewage and wait for the poop boat to come get it, though.
Oh man, it's just like a Dubai skyscraper.
That's right; they're on the water. Haven't you ever wondered what if a poop truck was on the water?
No.
Poop truck on the water.
Could you imagine
fire in the sky?
Could you imagine sitting 18 hours in a line to just drop off some poop?
I hope it doesn't smell as bad as it sounds.
Well, they're at least in tanker, so they're not.
Yeah.
It's not exposed.
But those lines stretch on for miles, and people will spend literal days just sitting in line waiting to drain their poop truck.
What if one of the trucks is leaking, and you're in the truck behind it?
It'd be bad news.
Roll those windows up.
I played Ellie in a while.
I know, right? It's been a month at least.
This was spacesuit action.
Of course, I had to go back and do the last part of the game, sir.
What do zombies do all day?
I mean, these ones I think they're just pacing back and forth, really.
Doesn't seem like it'd be very interesting to be a zombie.
No, I don't think it is.
You'd think some of them would pick up a hobby and start reading or something.
You think they pick up hobbies? Oh shit! Ah!
I walked right into it.
What the fuck? I didn't see them at all.
But better at sneaking.
I don't think it knows where I am.
Oh man.
Okay. Back up. Reset that. Back to not having to create shivs, though, anymore, which is nice. Yeah, he's always got her unbreakable knife.
So how is that exclusive truck deal for American companies working out?
What? Well, I mean, it's not that other countries can't sell
Damn it.
trucks in the U.S. It's just we do make it difficult.
Right.
Because, like, for Ford, GM, and Chrysler, like, the profit margins on pickup trucks are so much higher than on cars.
Yes.
That a lot of, like, their actual profitable businesses in making pickups. So, if there was to be and I mean, I don't know, Toyota and Honda have trucks they sell, but I think they manufacture all their trucks in the U.S. to avoid the tariffs, which I think are pretty high on pickups.
Interesting. I just wonder if that's actually like benefiting anybody, or if it's just sort of.
That probably benefits the car companies, I guess. They should let you have a Hilux. Toyota should just start building the Hilux in the U.S. Like they do. What is their? I don't remember what their.
It'd be nice if there was anything that was made in the U.S.
Oh, we still make a lot of cars in the U.S. The car industry moved down south. Any car factory built in the U.S. that's like the
it's on the roof.
is
Texas or something.
well, they're Tennessee is big, South Carolina's big, Mississippi, Alabama. I mean, two things: states with low labor costs and low regulations. But yeah, any of the U.S. auto industry that didn't get shipped out of the country ended up going down south.
Yeah, nobody even wants to bother Detroit anymore.
No, Detroit's pretty dead, dude. It's too bad they used to call it the Paris in North America.
I can cut through here.
That's pretty sad to think about.
Was everybody shitting in the streets?
At the time.
I think,
if anything, it might be more like the Paris of America now.
Yeah, right. I think both of those cities have fallen a long way.
That's true. Yeah, this person really likes boats.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why you move somewhere like this, right?
All right.
It's a pretty nice house. Or at least was before the zombies. But we better check the bathroom and make sure it doesn't have like 10 doors.
Nice windows, for sure.
Oh, shit.
Bathroom.
Cordyceps on the wall.
Yeah, someone's been wiping their asshole over the wall.
Big disgrace. Wiping your ass
That Molotov.
Did. But I only have enough for. I have one more, but I'll save it if I can.
You do it.
Get out of my stupid sight. Whoa, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get that stick in the face.
We do like with a stick, it's just part of the steak food.
I swear to God, Abby, if these infected killed you.
Hey, I mean, that would be a staple of our arsenal if we ever actually did, go fight in space.
Sure.
You can tape a lot of claymores to stick.
I gotta get out of here.
I do. I still love the whole tape stick play mines to sticks and fight. We're going back to jousting if we ever really do colonize space.
I love that idea. Just two astronauts on like fucking lunar buggies just driving at each other. Lances and fucking claymore mines on the lips.
Pretty sweet.
I mean, physics-wise, it would actually work.
Barbara's downhill.
The sad part is it might actually be safer than real life jousting was.
Honestly.
She has to be down there.
Who we looking for?
She's trying to find Abby.
Oh, okay.
She's got to finish what she started.
She tried to let it go.
Why Abby should have killed her.
Well, Abby grew as a person. I feel like she needed to anymore.
Abby killed it. That was almost a cool move. It's sort of like that bit in Assassin's Creed 2 where Ezio kills all the people and then he gets to the post and it's like, I should kill people. You know, especially not the people who are responsible.
That is such a like fiction thing. And would you stop it?
But then in Brotherhood, the Pope was causing all the problems, getting a bunch of people killed, and Ezio was like, oh shit, I should have killed the guy I should have killed.
Yeah, that's always a thing in fiction. It's okay to kill the nameless henchman, but then you gotta have that, like, you know what? I don't have to kill you moment at the end. When it gets to the guy you were actually trying to get to the whole time.
Ouch.
Well, because it had to do that, the suit just disappeared.
Oh, man, she fucked up.
This is fun.
How the fuck do you drop your knife?
I don't know,
All
man.
the things you needed not to do.
Getting stabbed like that makes you just lose your grip, I guess.
Yeah, it would be unpleasant. Oh, that's the end of the game.
Yeah, and they both just die.
Abby. I found you.
Oh, you found Dog Bounty Hunter.
This bitch is fucked up. We'd be lucky if she lasts a month. Can we please just say we're done for the day?
Yeah, get that thing down. Let's reset the trash.
Really, man? I mean, is she even worth the trip back? It's not like...
Hey, get you?
No. I'm good.
Let me just back into the zombie.
Something funny?
You gotta be more careful.
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, bitch.
Like funny, huh? Get up.
I think she
Come
just
on.
got taken off.
We don't need
No, man,
this.
she's fucked up anyway, man. Come on. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's funny.
Serious?
Come on.
Okay.
She doesn't have to be afraid of getting close to it.
Damn.
Kill Dog the Bounty Hunter, man.
Wait. You said Abby. You're looking for an Abby, right? We picked one up a couple months ago.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, big girl. Blonde. Arms like mine. She had a scrawny kid with cuts by his mouth. Yeah, that's her. You let me go.
I gotta keep Dog Bounty Hunting. Got a lot of Dog Bounty Hunting left to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's like, that's not gonna bother me.
Talk.
She's in a holding cell at our camp.
Where's that?
Head that way till you hit the railroad track. That'll lead you to a resort. We keep them in the tall, round building. Oh. I swear.
Well, Dog Bounty Hunter good now.
I don't know how he thought that was going to go.
Yeah, you give up information, you lose all your bargaining chips.
Yeah. He didn't have a whole lot of leverage and he gave it up.
Dog the Bounty Hunter was the smartest guy.
Better cauterize that shit or something.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Well, it's okay. We'll put the spacesuit back on and we'll be alright.
It'll keep us pressurized.
Trexter Resort.
Yeah, it'll keep us pressurized.
All-round building.
No, it's got a big open space in the helmet.
Trexter Resort. Tall, round building.
She do anything? No.
She...
Fuck.
so silly.
We'll go back. Is that a gun? He's got a gun! Go back!
Okay.
Damn it.
Shit.
Some like slaver camp or something.
Did he get a gun? Tell the others to search the area. Make sure he's the only one that got out. Watch out for infected.
Do you think people taste better if they're cooked alive?
I don't know.
Because you know how, like, in France, where they, like,
Look
you're supposed to, like, scare the
We're
shit
not
out of the
alone
goose,
here.
and it's supposed to taste better or something?
Is that true? I thought beer always made things taste good.
Shit!
Well, I know, I'm pretty sure it's in France where they mistreat geese in order to make them taste
Yeah,
better.
well, they make the foie gras, which is basically they pour buttermilk down their gullets until they can
What the fuck?
they can barely hold it, and they just like they feed them so much fat their livers quadruple in size, and that's what foie gras is made out of.
Okay. So I do
Pretty
know
fucked up. They like hold the geese.
How are you
They
fucking
hold
still
the
alive?
geese's necks in place and shove a funnel in their mouth and just pour like straight buttermilk down there.
Yeah, that sounds pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Go get her, boy!
But I'm pretty sure it was France where they specifically, like, they, like, want to kill the geese.
Fuck.
Like,
God damn it.
puppy guy. They want to kill the geese in, like, a manner where they're, like, you know, traumatized as they die.
Because I know that like the meatpacking industry in general spends a lot of time thinking about how to butcher animals in a way that causes them not to fear.
Yeah.
Because fear gets into the meat or like the whatever. I don't know. Supposedly it spoils the taste of meat.
Well, it's that rush of hormone, you know,
Yeah.
It probably adjusts the taste.
Right. I don't know about geese though. It's different for geese, but I know it's a concern for cows and pigs and stuff like that. That's why they make them walk. That's why they make them walk the maze so that they don't know what's coming.
Right. There's cues.
Fuck you, man.
And then usually they just
Supposed to
they
pump
start
in.
off before they actually slaughter them.
How are you? I don't understand. I'm shooting him. I
The
don't.
dog, dude. You're done.
No, he's alright. That felt good, don't you?
God damn it.
Dog.
Big group.
Dog damn it.
That dog murder really raised Satan's
Does
spirits.
killing Dog the Bounty Hunter count?
Yes, I'm going to say it does.
Yeah, does that count as a dog
It
murder?
does.
You guys drop anything over here? Ooh, couple shots in. I bet there's some shit in here.
Yeah, there might be some bugs.
Or some painkillers.
That room looks like it might have painkillers in it.
Oh, and I think before long we're going to be playing Alan Wake 2 again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
DLC?
DLC should be getting announced at Summer Games Fest at the beginning of June here.
Nice.
So I'm pretty confident about that. Sam Lake made a comment about that. So
Cool. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of shit pretty soon.
well, it's about to be like announcement season, right? Like end of May, kind of first half of June. That's when you get all the release dates really for the year. Like, and I mean, I think this year will probably remain a quieter year. Indie games are kind of king this year.
They are, absolutely. I think we're going to see a bunch of shit for that.
I'll see what I can get review codes for too.
Hell yeah.
It's fun. That's the thing.
That
Man.
is cool.
Yeah, maybe I'll be doing the full thing for pretty soon.
I got an email. I got an email back from Night Dive.
What did they say?
So basically it was just we're
they're
evaluating.
considering it.
Yeah, and we're gonna like review, and then I'm waiting for like the reply whether or not I'm getting it. So I don't know if I will or not, but the fact that they're even like, hey, yeah, we'll take a look and see. Even
It's just pretty community friendly. You got a good shot with them.
especially since a lot of the games I'm interested in playing this year anyway are indie games to begin with.
Right.
I feel like it's like I'm not even gunning for any AAA releases anyway.
If Call of Duty gave you a review code, would you play it?
I play the campaign. I might play the multiplayer for like an hour or two, just for the sake of being able to review it. But like, I mean, I can't imagine I put like I'd put in enough time to be able to talk about it, but I would not put in like.
You heard him.
more than
Send in
that.
all the Call of Duty games.
I mean, again, if I get a review code and I have to spend literally no money on it, I'll play it. I'll play it.
You gotta play them all in a row.
What's up?
You gotta play them all in a row.
Why would I even get a review code for the older ones? That doesn't even make sense.
Well, you get a review for the entire franchise.
Why?
So you can play them all in a row.
Why?
You also have to play them all in a single period without going to sleep.
Well, fuck you. Not doing that shit. What's fun that we haven't done in a while?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I love that.
That was a good attack.
Like, what's happening?
Damn astronauts.
Yeah, they're like, all right, don't go out there anymore.
Damn astronauts with their exploding arrows.
Shit.
Oh, they flanked it.
Oh, on the back end.
There you go.
Wait for her to come to me.
Stop her!
You went back that way!
You know where I am.
It's raining again.
Okay.
Nice. I'm enjoying how much rain we've been getting in the last couple of days.
We need it.
Mm-hmm. Supposed to come down pretty good tonight.
Hell yeah.
We got a string! By that van!
See if we can play.
Get her, boy!
Oh, shit.
Oh, what?
Puppy.
God damn it.
They just letting this stick kill him so he can kill that dog again.
My goal is not to just sit here and kill a bunch of dogs, okay? That's not what the point of this is.
I don't know.
Fuck. My side. Where are the tracks?
If I didn't have to kill them, I would.
Have to, yeah.
I have to. Come on, I have to. There's no way to get rid of them otherwise. Can't just walk by them.
Right, obviously, if your goal is to get rid of all the dogs, you have to kill them, that's how it works. Your hands are tied, Sage.
They are. My hands are tied. I didn't choose to put the dogs in this video game, okay?
I found a Quake mod for you, I think you'll like.
Is it just all dogs?
Yeah. You like go into a room and like the floor is lava and then like 500 dogs come swarming at you and you have to gun them all down.
Sounds like you were playing them. It sounds like you were looking for things that you could kill dogs in.
I mean, I didn't go into it knowing it involved dog murder, but then when I started playing, I was like, oh, Sage would love this.
Well, you know what? Okay, let's see.
Okay. Tracks to the resort.
Yeah, we're making pretty good time, I think.
How much game do you think we got left?
I think we'll finish it by 5:30. which I think honestly that'll be like our perfect time. Really, just that extra half hour I think was all we really needed.
Cool.
If it goes a little longer than that, I guess I'll be surprised, but it definitely can't be much. The resort's the last area, and well, the Santa Barbara is the last area, and then we're like nearing the last part of the last area already. So yeah, we're in the compound. So
Oh shit! Is this the kind of compound you want?
yeah, no, this is not my idea of a compound.
Okay. What's wrong with it?
Less
Slaves, yeah, that's the main thing that's wrong with it.
Right. Well, what about the rest of it?
Looks like a tall, round building.
I mean, I guess it's just a house. I guess.
It's a pretty nice house.
Yeah. I mean, it's a villa.
How do I get in there?
We still gotta actually get inside of it, though. Let's see. Let's get one over here. Nope, that's not enough room for me to crawl under. Oh, right. Think.
Hello.
Yeah.
I was listening to a thing about how you remember all those terrible Nazi jets I told you about?
Hmm?
So in the 50s, the American military went, what if we take all these wonderful Nazi ideas and build our own aircraft? Surely it won't be a piece of shit. And the project they managed to create...
Leave him alone. He can't feel anything.
Fuck that. I promised him I'd do this to him.
This is such a fucked up hobby.
Bet you wish you didn't try to escape now, don't you, Anthony?
I'm enjoying this dude's voice acting. But yeah, so the result was this piece of shit plane that it would regularly just sort of split in half when they were taking off or start on fire or go out of control. It killed a lot of test pilots, right? But the Navy was like, this is a great plane. It looks really futuristic. We got to keep building it. We got to, make it part of our public image. Everybody will love it, And so they wanted to send it to like air shows, even though it just kept crashing in front of people. They kept sending like test pilots to try it out, even though like a lot of test pilots just resigned the moment they were told that was the plane they were going to fly.
Oh shit!
In one case, one of the planes malfunctioned, and the pilot had to jump out, and the plane just somehow was just flying around in circles over San Diego for that, before it eventually crashed.
Alright, I think I'm dead.
Oh, you might pull through. They had like stormtrooper hands right up there.
They did,
I guess that's why people keep escaping.
The hell did she go?
Are you out of?
Don't let her escape.
You got some arrows.
Shit. Hey, got her!
Yeah, some arrows. There we go.
Over here!
Don't let her get away!
No, you did.
I can't do anything.
These guys look like Kishu. What the fuck? It took them forever to kill you.
Once you get stun locked like that, it's just like you can't get away from it, really.
Like in real life. You excited to play Hellblade 2?
I mean, I might still at some point, even though it seems to be very disappointing. If nothing else, it's only 5 hours long.
That's true.
It's a very short game. Yeah, but probably the biggest disappointment of in the video game industry for this year.
He dropped a gun.
I might have also just picked it up really fast too, not realized.
Run away! Here,
That didn't work.
God damn it!
Nice hat. Didn't help. Seriously, these guys have BB guns or something? There you go. Right over that.
What's up?
It's right over that helmet.
Go up. Yeah, there's a guy. I wanted to get this axe too.
There's a better weapon instead.
Who sees me? Yeah.
Standing there on that stupid designer. Get some
Uh,
arrows.
that's true. Shot that right in the dick.
I haven't gotten a dick shot in a while.
Yeah, dick shots.
That's on Robocop.
More games really do need to have a focus on that.
These are some sick fucks.
Good mechanic.
Okay, now we can just kind of... Oh! Some sniper rifle ammo. Okay, let's go inside.
Okay.
Probably more enemies in here now. Maybe. Got this shit barricaded. Okay.
Not very well barricaded.
It's all around building. There it is.
Is this sort of like the governor's people? Walking Dead.
Yeah, I totally got that kind of vibe, right?
You gonna watch all these Walking Dead stuff?
Yeah, I didn't even fucking watch most of the actual main series.
Well, you gotta catch up before you start the spin-offs.
I'm not catching up.
Well, then how are you gonna know what's going on when you start watching the spin-offs?
I won't.
What?
I'm just gonna not.
You're gonna give up on your favorite franchise?
It's not my favorite franchise.
God damn.
There's one walker around the back of that building.
You can use that porta potty. Don't have to, but
How am I using that for
There it is.
how do we know the other porta potty isn't outside?
Hill? You hear that? I'll see what it was.
Stab.
Oh,
What
that's
is
awesome.
this?
I got it.
Infected got loose! Dead!
distract him on with that?
A whole bunch of these guys.
Watch the infected!
Yeah, this is why you don't keep these things around.
Watch the infected!
That was flickers. That will really fucking fuck these guys up. Yeah, not maybe the smartest decision to just kind of
Let flickers be in your face. Oh, that guy's good. Yeah, he's good. We want to take him out. Does she always say shut the fuck up when she kills people?
I don't think she does every time. It's just kind of surprising that they got that twice in a row. Alright, cool. Now I think we bypassed a few of them that way.
They sound preoccupied.
They do sound. I don't. Oh shit.
An alive one!
Well,
Not anymore. Oh shit, that's it. You have a bulletproof spacesuit? What the fuck? Oh. Astronaut with an axe.
that's my fucking grindhouse action film. Oh, that's fucked in.
Speaking of astronaut with a shit.
I'd watch that. I watched this whole franchise.
Ooh, astronaut with a machete? Ooh, rifle. I mean, it's still good. But...
Astronaut with a chainsaw.
Oh, man.
Oh shit. God damn it. Fucking reloading.
There we go. That guy's name's Wes. I already don't like him.
Good now.
No, I was not bad. Oh, nice. Get your foot right up.
I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking stray.
Shit. Spread out. Guard the tower.
You know, through here. Over there. By the
There's a
table.
few of them, yeah. See. There's one there. That one. Two right there.
3.
That's a lot of dudes.
Make sure we have health back.
Who's the director who's really into feet again?
Tarantino?
Yeah.
Oh, the director, yeah.
Do you think he'd be disappointed if he blew somebody, if like he saw someone get their foot blown off, or would he be like more into that because he could keep the foot?
That's a good question.
I mean, he does like some bloody movies. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Awesome.
get a good spread.
Hit him.
Bring her down! She went that way!
Yeah, take this place.
It's a good place.
Get her!
Oh, we can kill all of them.
That's okay. In theory, the game's really kind of probably encouraging you to not kill literally every enemy in every area. I just get caught.
I just thought it seemed like they deserved it.
Oh, they do. They do. I mean, they're keeping a bunch of slaves.
Yeah, we killed this chick like 10 times.
There were some repeated character models. That's going to be interesting about the Resident Evil 1 remake. They said that every single zombie in the mansion, because there's not that many, right, in that first game, is going to have its own completely unique model. And so there will be no repeat enemy designs in the remake of the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's really not that many.
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit!
Keep back!
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me!
Hey! Have you tried
How
to
can you
escape?
see that through my space
Yeah,
suit?
seriously.
The pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead.
Once you get crucified.
No, she's infected, I guess.
Is Abby Jesus?
Well, Abby's not infected. When they said that, they were referring to Ellie.
Oh.
Because, you know.
So Abby is Jesus now.
I guess so.
Muscular female Jesus. You think that would piss people off?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, Jesus being anything other than even just not being like kind of the stereotypical white Jesus, it gets people riled up.
Yeah, like Jesus looking like he actually should, you know, like has a Middle
Jesus
Eastern
Prime.
dude. Jesus Prime.
That is what the Jeremy Davies version was referred to as in American Gods.
Yeah, I remember
Jesus Prime.
Suddenly acting a lot more fucked up.
Yeah, sleep really wearing on her, you know. For dramatic pacings.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we freed all the slaves and got all the slavers killed.
You get to hear the lovely sounds of chickens coming home to roost in the background.
Yeah, look at that, they're burning the whole thing down.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
You can't use that building for our cult now.
That's good.
I'm sorry, the
Well, you did say use it for our cult. So
I mean, if it burns down, we can't.
yeah, you didn't have anything crazy with that building.
True. So we can always...
It's like some fucking Dr. Seuss looking shit.
I mean, there's trees that look like that.
What? Well, sure, like where the Lorax.
I speak for the trees.
No, it's just the Lorax tied to one of these boats.
I think that's what the Lorax might do to you.
When are we going to get Dr. Seuss movies that are like dark?
Dark
and edgy.
Zack
Snyder
I do not
presents
need
the
to see the
Lorax.
Lorax get raped in prison, okay? I don't want to watch that.
Gosh, but you lost a lot of muscle tone.
Yep, well, that's what happens when you get kept as a slave for like a year.
Do people think on the internet think she's hot now?
Probably not. Probably not. So get down here so I can fight you.
We're both injured, so it's an even fight.
That is kind of the logic, I think. So we're both all fucked up.
You should check and see if everybody else on these posts needs help.
Right.
I mean, Abby's still alive, so maybe some of the other people are.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's passage time, you know.
It's been a couple months, right?
Yeah, I want to say like 6 months at least.
Yeah, let's check any of the other people, or probably just,
Why does she seem so convinced that Ellie's there to help her?
I don't think she is. She's just like, let me help Lev first before you kill me. Because, I mean, to be fair, it's not like Lev had anything to do with anything that happened, right?
Plus, I mean, Lev was the one who talked her out of killing
That's true.
Dina, so.
That's the only reason that Dina's not dead, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the thing of Abby did to Ellie what Joel did to Abby, so is Ellie gonna just be Joel by doing what Joel did to Abby again? Or to do to Lev what, you know.
Right.
You gonna let it go, or are you gonna...
Looks like they got a couple of votes.
Yeah. You gotta treat that wound, too.
Yeah.
At some point.
Well, you gotta take the space load off to do that. We know that's not happening.
I do think it'd be funny if they just held like an intervention for her. It's like, Ellie, you have been wearing the spacesuit for years now.
It smells like a corpse.
It is time to take it off. So yeah, you hate this game? No, I just the internet's reaction to it is so weird.
Yeah, it's odd.
Like it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't strike me as a game that would even make sense to be controversial in the first place. Like, do I think it is as good as the first one? No, I think it's maybe like a little less, you know, but not by that much. That far.
We've already had several.
That's true.
No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will. He's not a part of
It's
this.
like you hated Joel for what he did, but you just kind of being him, man. How weak are you gonna be after being hung from a fucking pillar?
Yeah, I don't think she could fight shit. She couldn't fight her way out of the paper bag. I guess that's true.
I guess that's the thing. They've both been fucked up, so that's where it's like slightly fair.
It would have been funnier if it was more like an old man flat fight. These both of them are so weak.
Right.
But they wanted to make it simple.
Right.
I'd say much of the boss fight so far.
It's because I'm good at it. Despite all the evidence to the contrary throughout the rest of this playthrough. The spacesuit does still just take some of the time. Spaceman, if you like us.
Pretty cool spacesuit.
Space, no one can hear you scream, bitch.
When are they gonna make a Freddy X?
Oh man, I want to see that.
Then they make a Jason X with the Freddy.
Nah, I would watch that.
What are they gonna do like a Freddy versus Jason instead?
God, I hope tomorrow.
I just love the idea of like Alien, like sleeping, and, like Freddy Krueger, like trying to kill it.
An alien. It starts like doing the like a dog while it's fighting Freddy.
Okay, that would be a hell of a robot mask.
That would be really good. Oh, damn.
Damn, she snapped your helmet.
Snapped my helmet off. I think this is what those presidential debates are going to look like.
This is way too vigorous.
Either of them shit their pants yet.
I have to see if Trump decides to wander the stage like he has in the past.
Maybe Trump and Biden will both just sort of wander the stage. They'll switch to each other's podiums.
They'll be standing at the wrong podiums after a while.
Well, Trump also, like, if he's able to move in the debate, he just goes and, like, stands menacingly behind his opponent.
That's very true.
He might have a hard time doing that, though, if Biden keeps moving around.
And if Biden keeps shitting his pants himself.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to be downwind.
Fucking battle strategies.
Hey man, Biden's more cunning than he gives credit for. Damn, can anybody ever finish a goddamn job with these kids?
And the bloodline!
No. Just take him.
Come on, Abby, it's your chance. Kick that head in. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. God damn.
Gotta let it go.
No,
Just gotta let it go, man.
So this fight's just gonna go on forever.
The third game is just this again.
Their goal's gonna be like 65. At each other.
I do think the intention there is that she finally is just like, I'm not gonna do what Jill did.
Sure.
Even though she kind of already did. But.
Yeah. People she killed through the course of this game.
Yep. Like I said, man, Ezio wouldn't kill the Pope when the time came to it.
Nope.
Henchmen, they're not people.
I guess these Rattler guys had to come and so, you know.
These guys, yeah, that was just good killing those guys. Fucking slave owners and shit. No good reason.
Oh shit, we're the astronaut farmer again. Yeah, let's get some farming action going.
Like that's supposed to be like a dramatic close-up shot of her like twitching PTSD hand, but it's just an astronaut suit.
Oh, good stuff.
We gotta get home and Dina's is dead. Open the door, it's just Abby on the other side of a shotgun. Going, surprise, motherfucker!
I am very curious as to what the third one will actually be.
I'm sure it'll be very sad.
And maybe it'll be surprising and like actually like take the other turn and be more optimistic.
I think it's gonna be like Adventure Time, but it's left.
I mean, I don't think that optimistic. Yeah, she left. It's like you chose revenge over us, so.
Now it's just gonna be Ellie just being the old astronaut living down at the farm.
She's gonna be the crazy astronaut. He plays like a different character in the credits. You like there's like legends about the insane astronaut. Hey, after tune. Hey, we're doing good, man. How are you doing today?
We just finished our playthrough of the astronaut farmer.
Yep, just about at the end here. Yeah, that was about 10 weeks we spent on this.
Yeah.
Accounting for the couple Phantom Menace weeks. But,
right.
But yeah, took us 10 weeks to get through this game. You gotta get that guitar out one more time, right?
Any other good costumes?
There are some, but I mean, these are the only funny ones.
I think the other are more appropriate.
Yeah, the other costumes are like other just appearances they had in the games, or like other clothes they wear at specific scenes or moments. So nothing else is like absurd like the astronaut suit.
I think they need more silly costumes. They need one where she's like a giant banana.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. Ooh, giant banana.
Yeah, giant banana. That'd add a lot to this game, I think. I hope if they do a third game, which they most likely are, but if they do a third game, we got to get a giant banana costume.
Big banana suit. I'm all for it.
Here, I'm here for a banana suit.
Hell yeah.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly in a baseball bat.
Peanut butter jelly in a baseball bat.
There's a lot of guitar.
There's a lot of guitar. Well, they made such a big deal about teaching her. The first one.
Is the third game just going to be a Guitar Hero game?
Yeah, the third one is just the Last of Us Guitar Hero edition. We might be seeing a return of the Rock Band Guitar Hero, or at least Rock Band as like a franchise.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, sounds like they might be working on doing a new one.
Cool.
That could be like a fun like stream. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Set it all up. Get the drums, the couple guitars. Do a stream on like a late night Saturday night stream.
Yeah,
Bunch of
buff.
well, that's my ideas. Yeah, we'll get a ton of alcohol. We'll get Tim. We'll get None. We'll get everybody over at once. Take turns.
It's gonna sound like an orchestra of dying cats.
I don't know who lead vocals is, but it's not me.
I'll do it. I'll do it if I have enough alcohol in me.
Okay.
I'll do the goofy voice the entire for every song.
Okay, now you're selling me.
Yeah.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure is an old man now.
Yeah. He's even older now.
He's dead.
Yeah.
She your girlfriend?
Yeah. Got his face caved in with that golf club.
No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything.
I think golf would be a better game if it was played that way.
I should do
Yeah. Sure, your like PGA Tiger Woods Tour video game. Just every game ends with you bashing someone's brains in.
Yeah. The esophagus is the hole. You gotta get the ball in there.
Oh God.
I have no idea what.
I would play some of those EA Sports games if they had like extreme violence in them.
Yeah.
But I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
Get out of the sink. Fucking cats.
Maybe she's doing the
I was
dishes.
supposed
for
to
you.
die
That
in
cat
that
is
hospital.
not doing the dishes.
What the hell, Sage? You don't train your cats to do the dishes.
My
I
life would've
did. I don't. How do you train your cats to do dishes? What are you fucking talking about?
But you took that from me.
Well, I mean, you got so many cats, you gotta start making them do things for you.
Well, just again, there's a maximum. Okay,
How high is that max?
300.
3,000?
Hey, Afternoon Tunes on a watch streak. It's been here for 7 streams in a row.
Goddamn.
I would do it
Very cool.
all over
That
again.
is cool.
Yeah? What do you have to say?
She's mad that you interrupted her doing the dishes.
What's up, kitty cat?
Put a short butt to the camera again.
This is a different one. That isn't the one that loves doing that.
Okay. Well, this one is
I
doing
don't think I
it,
can
though.
ever forgive you for that.
You can't really see, can you?
You can see a little bit.
All right. Well, why don't you turn around?
Know about three body problems? Yeah, I know about that. Real question is, does Sky know about it? That reminds me later.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be treated to a bro.
Did you guys start watching it yet?
Not yet.
I haven't yet either. I've had so many other things I've been
It
trying to
looks
get
like
through.
it's going to be a slog, but we'll get to it. I watched all the fucking Fallout.
Okay.
I can watch all the fucking Three Body Problem. Did you see that people are photoshopping Lucy's ass in Fallout?
I'll see you
Like they're
around.
doing like.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, people are mad.
People are mad her ass is bigger than it is. I don't know, man. Everybody's just, you know what was a huge ass-based scandal was when they put Solid Snake in Fortnite. His ass wasn't as big as it is in
Solid Snake's ass wasn't big enough?
Yeah, that wasn't as big as it is in the Metal Gear games.
Oh,
People
shit.
were really upset about that. So at least it's not only the women.
Yeah, I'm glad that these incels are coming out and sticking up for man ass too.
Yeah, they're sticking up for that man ass.
Maybe that's why they're so mad about Yasuke. His ass isn't big enough.
Oh, do you think that's what it is?
I think it's what it is.
They're worried about his ass being nerfed. He's got to have a nice ass,
Yeah.
otherwise that's what'll ruin the game.
It's gotta be fucking flopping around the whole time you're playing it.
Okay. First, hold on. Whose ass flops? You're talking about Ozempic butt. now.
That's a Zimbic butt.
You're thinking about
Ozempic butt.
Ozempic
Only those
butt,
butts
dude.
flap. Some asses clap, but only the Ozempic asses flap.
Yeah.
Is that why they're called flappers back in the 20s?
Yes, they all had Ozempic. Oh God.
Yeah, nobody's even playing the guitar. It's already playing.
Look, a shot up with the astronaut walking into the distance.
This is good.
I'm glad they left the costume in for that final cutscene.
There you go. So you guys hated it, right? It was like the worst thing ever. Conspiracy to turn you gay.
Yeah, man. Obviously, it's not.
I mean, I'm gay. But...
yeah, man. It was seeing Abby.
It made me gay, but you know, it's still good.
No, I like I said, this is like 8 out of 10 territory for me. I thought
gay out of 10 for now.
Gay out of 10, But no, I mean, I don't think it's a perfect game, and I do think the first one's better. But like, man,
I can't understand being angry.
Yeah, like there's nothing offensive.
It's still
about
pretty fun.
Yeah, still very good, just not a masterpiece. Yeah. My biggest criticism is I wish they would have had you bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
And one Ellie chapter, then one
It was
Abby.
a little weird. It's a little weird pull all the way out of Ellie's story.
Yeah.
Get into Abby's story. Have it reunite, and then you're Ellie again.
Yeah.
That was a little.
The pacing would have been a lot better if you did one chapter, then one chapter, then one chapter.
Which is kind of what they did a little bit at the end there.
Yeah, the last part kind of felt like that. But yeah.
How many times did you die?
I had a few deaths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not excessive.
Not like excessive.
Yeah, it wasn't that pain numbers, but like.
I don't know, maybe in the whole thing, 10.
Don't love them, maybe. Yeah. I wasn't counting.
I guess I wasn't really. I definitely had a fair
going
few.
back from streams. I mean, yeah, you died, but we never got stuck.
No, I was
not really.
No death loops.
Yeah.
We already played that.
Yeah. It was good game, man. Good game.
Again, I would agree with an 8 out of 10. That's
Yeah.
a solid rating.
I think that's a fair judgment.
Yeah. It's got a few pacing problems, and I can also understand people not necessarily being super enthusiastic about this game because it is so oppressively sad.
Yeah.
Like, all the time.
I do think it also pushed the Ellie Abby conflict a little too far to kind of fit with the you shouldn't kill each other narrative.
Right, because it's like they killed so many other people.
Yeah, they've both done pretty awful things over the course of the game. And
Yeah.
it's like, I can't try you for the war crimes you committed. Let bygones be bygones.
Right, it definitely that's what I would say is definitely a fair criticism. But hey, the fact that there's a muscular woman in the game, that's really, what the real complaints are.
Yeah. That's what turned us all gay.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I like the characters. I think they're all well written.
Yeah.
Thought there was emotional weight to the story, for sure.
I liked how Joel, and I also liked how we kept getting flashback of Joel after his
he's
death.
still a character.
Yeah, he still mattered too. Like it wasn't like they just kicked him out and were like, "Fuck him, we're not doing anything with that." It's like no. They still had these flashbacks. These very resonant things, and I think those flashbacks were more effective for the fact that he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
More weight to him.
Yeah. That I think connects well with Ellie turning into him, right? Because you then have these flashbacks where she's angry at him and has kind of shut him out of her life because of what he did.
Right.
Flashbacking to that while she's kind of turning into him. That I think is a really interesting story. Yeah, I wonder where they go with it next, because I do think they'll do a third one. I guess my only hope is that they do go, hey, if we do one more, we're ending it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can stretch it past the third game.
No. You don't want there to be a Last of Us 10?
I definitely don't want there to be a Last of Us 10. But I think, if they do another, because I think the first game had a great ending that you could have completely left it on.
What if they do The Last of Us Origin?
Yeah. We really don't need that.
The Last of Us Revelations.
Oh, they better not. Last of Us fucking Revelations. It's got to be the worst subtitle, man.
No, that'd be great.
No, it's not.
No. Last of Us Reloaded.
Reload. The Last of Us Resurrection.
The only one I'll accept is The Last of Us X, because it'll be going into space.
Fair enough.
But no, I think you...
We did go to space a little bit.
That's true. Well, we tried to.
Did our best.
Really did. We really tried. But no, I think you could do one more, But you need to end it. You need to wrap it up with the next one if you're going to do another one.
Yeah, I mean, the Last of Us main thing is narrative strength, and you can't have narrative strength if you're going to have this thing dragged out forever.
Yeah.
Just ask Game of Thrones.
There you go. Granted, that suffered from going too fast.
Well,
too.
I also mean the books.
Oh, yeah, well, that for sure. But yeah, well, there you go. Well, I think we're done with depressing, sad time games for a while. For the moment, yeah.
So tune in next time for a game about suicide.
Gigabash next week?
Yeah, next week will be Gigabash. We'll play all the... Yeah, Michael will be up here. We'll have 4 players. We'll do play the new DLC. We didn't stream it at all after the Ultraman DLC either, so we got 2 DLC packs, yeah.
Sweet.
So a couple new game modes, too, I think.
Not that I know anything about Ultraman.
I don't really know anything about Ultraman, to be honest. I just know what some of the characters look like. It's just another goofy kaiju kind of thing.
Right.
But yeah, that should be fun. And then the plan is to do Uncharted 3.
Okay.
After that.
Okay. Awesome.
Come back to Uncharted 3. Polish off the Uncharted brand. Well, actually, there's 4 of those, so there's still one more. But
yeah, the movie.
Someday I think we'll do a comp kind of riff tracksy type thing.
Pizza Hut.
Papa John's.
Oh, sorry. Well, that's another better reason to order Pizza Hut.
That might be the only reason you could ever give me to order Pizza Hut.
Well, we can do Domino's.
Domino's is better than Pizza Hut. Yeah.
Domino's is better than both of them.
Yeah. Papa John's. Yeah.
Domino's is incredible.
Papa Murphy's is okay.
Yeah. You gotta cook your own pizza though, but it's good. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a chef.
It's much better.
Bringing it home and just shoving it in the oven. It's not that hard.
Sure.
I don't know. What's the best pizza?
You like going to bring it home?
I mean, you have a couple local chains that aren't. Toppers isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
Sortino's okay.
Yeah. Pizza Luce, that's a little more of a restaurant, I guess, but I like Pizza Luce.
Kind of a step up or whatever.
Yeah, that's more of a fancy pizza.
Yeah, that's less of a chain. That's more of a restaurant.
Yeah.
What is that checkerboard place down there? Pretty good.
Is it? I haven't tried that.
I think that's the only one, but yeah, that is actually pretty good.
Okay. I guess I've actually never tried that one.
To all
the dogs.
Red Savoy.
Oh, yeah, I like Red Savoy. I actually like Red Savoy. Yeah.
I think this is turned into a pizza review.
Those are our pizza recommendations if you ever come to Minnesota.
Yeah, only the local chains, the national ones are. But Domino's is best of the national chains.
Yeah.
That's true for me.
They didn't used to be, though.
No,
Domino's used to just taste like cardboard.
They used to be the worst. They are the best.
Changed it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. Still not great compared to,
You can get way better pizza in any city in America usually. Go into like a small business.
But if you're only saying out of the shitty chains.
National chains, it's Domino's. Yeah. I haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time, but the last time I had it, made me not want to have it.
It sucked.
It was pretty good in China.
Really? Pizza Hut was good in China?
Way better.
Yeah.
KFC is amazing.
KFC is the most popular restaurant in Germany.
It's incredible.
It's actually good compared to here, where it's just
ass.
Yeah, no, fuck KFC here, dude.
Yeah, I mean, in China, Pizza Hut is like a sit-down fancy restaurant.
All right, well, on that note, we're wrapping up.
That's 3 Chinese Pizza Hut.
Have a good one, everybody.